Mrow is catching strays, ladies and gentlemen. Mrow is catching strays in this message.
I reached out to Augie yesterday because I retweeted the video.
Like,
saying,
dude,
like,
this is... Why even fucking reference it? Why even address it then? You should be policing the community that you're a part of.
WillyMac, okay? I'm pretty sure WillyMac called me a pedo.
You called yourself that!
Acting as if, like, that Emanada didn't just, like, dox someone?
Okay, how are you? Oh my god, dude, holy fuck. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to act. If you don't want to spread a dox, then you should, you know, be like, oh, this is weird, and then fucking stop watching it. Don't drag attention to it. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, and he got doxxed. I love that.
Yeah, but you don't really have to say that, Augie.
Why would Queeman be okay with Willy being doxxed? Where have you, like, okay, this is retarded. This is retarded. I mean, I don't really know what I expected. Queeman's fucking evil, man. We got to do something about this Queeman guy. Okay, this is a star tweet. Okay, this is a star tweet. Is it true that Augie left because of Salvo harassing him? If so, does he have any thoughts about Queeman and Salvo collaborating recently? Like, she's so fucking wretched, dude. Her Stardust and fucking food shops are like the same genre of people in terms of like Queeman fucking mind raped them and they don't know how to handle it. So their first instinct is to try to get their little jabs in whenever they can, get their little punches in whenever they can. Does he have thoughts about Queeman? Does he have thoughts about Queeman? Queeman's fucking evil, man. We gotta do something about this Queeman guy. Shut the fuck up. He called you an oinker piggy bitch, you wretched lying scumfuck piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. I wonder what Augie thinks about this. I wonder what your dead father would think about you. I was limited by the tweet. I did have something in there about craving uncircumcised South African cock. I did have that in there. I had to cut it. Okay, I had to cut it. The tweet did not let me type it all. Okay, the tweet did not let me type it all, so I had to cut some of it out. I had to cut the uncircumcised South African cock bit out. And then she responds. She responds. She's like retarded. Lamau, this guy is so pathetic. Won't call in, by the way. Look at him trying everything under the sun to get my attention. You literally replied to the tweet. You literally replied to the tweet. You literally replied to the tweet. You literally replied to the tweet, and you're saying, this guy thinks he can get my attention. You replied. You replied, dumb fuck. Wretched lying scum fuck piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. I wonder what your dead father feels about you. Someone check on Mrow. He seems lonely. What is that? How do you correlate this? I called you oinker. I called you an oinker piggy, and your first instinct is, oh, he must be lonely. Is this like the pet names that Beckett would use to you? Like, please. Piggy, I'm lonely. Piggy, I'm lonely. Or Beckett has like a British accent, right? I gotta, hold on. Hello. Little piggy, I'm lonely. Little piggy, I'm lonely. Is this like the things that Beckett would say to you? You know, bedtime talk or whatever? Like, how do you correlate this with lonely? What do you get there? This girl has like no semblance of like of how basic humans feel. She's like LARPing as someone who has like feelings about anything. It's very interesting. There was one person who kept replying to these. I'm not logged in, so I'll have to copy paste these. This Mike the Mutant guy. This Mike the Mutant guy. This Mike the Mutant guy. Queeman's okay, so it's basically just this tweet. They reply, you're a failed streamer and terminally online retard. Honestly, you're incredibly irrelevant, so much so when you die, no one will remember you. When you're done sucking off that retarded Brit bonger, remember to wipe the cum off your face. You got bitch in your blood. Which I do. By the way, everybody does, okay? You get your fucking chromosomes and shit from your mom and your dad. So this is just like a lack of knowledge of fucking like biology, okay? This is some wretched stuff. And then I ask him, what does Britbonger mean? And he just doesn't reply. He just doesn't reply. I don't know what that word means. I don't know what that word means. Why would I know what that word means? What is Britbonger? This is like French, maybe? I don't know. German, maybe? I think Mike does derive from Germanic Germanic language or something, I guess. But if you go to Stardust's account, she is actually, I don't know if it'll show it. Let me see. So she tweets it. Oh, will not show the replies. She retweets her own post. So in her post, this guy's so pathetic. Look at him trying everything under the sun to get my attention instead of not giving me the attention, not giving me the content. She makes the post. One, I already won. I won the moment you fall for the fucking, you fall for it, okay? I win the minute you fall for it, all right? I win the minute you do that. And then you fucking retweet it. And then you fucking retweet it. And now there's that Mike guy, right? I brought him up for a reason. I might have to find the tweet. Hold on. Okay, well, I mean, we can literally just use this one. People keep saying this, and I know me addressing this is probably going to make it happen more because, you know, I'm showing people that it gets under my skin. People keep saying, like, oh, you're just copying the Queeman take. You're just copying the Queeman take. You're just copying Queeman. You're sucking all Queeman, whatever. Dude, I've watched zero Queeman coverage on fucking Stardust. I find it incredibly boring. I don't like Stardust. The same way I haven't watched any of his coverage really on Erudite. Okay, I just think Erudite is really boring. And even when someone is like making the content a little more interesting, I just can't find entertainment in it, right? All of my criticisms of Stardust, I don't even know if Queeman has made the same criticisms. But even if he has, my criticisms are of behavior she displayed recently in a stream that she did less than a week ago. So I don't understand, right? When people like Leia something, who's like a wretched lying scumfuck bitch as well. A bad faith fucking loser, apparently, okay? I would not have said this more than a week ago before I heard her parrot these opinions. When I lay out my criticisms and I say, I am critiquing you for this recent thing that Queeman hasn't even fucking looked at, what am I supposed to feel? What am I supposed to feel? Okay? Or you're just copying Queeman. Obviously fucking not. Obviously fucking not. Am I copying Queeman because I don't like WillyMac and Queeman also doesn't like WillyMac? Am I copying Queeman because Queeman doesn't like Stardust and I also don't like Stardust? Like, is that the level of shit that we're at? It's the same shit. Like, people are calling me snaky for fucking criticizing Beckett. It's like, bro, you don't even know the terms that you're fucking using. How have I snaked Beckett? I still like Beckett. I'm still friends with him. I don't know if he's friends with me. I don't know how he feels about me. He might fucking want me dead. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? Sure, buddy, we all know you're a failed Queeman orbiter. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What does a failed Queeman orbiter even look like? Jesus. Okay, I think this guy tweeted more. I'd have to check. Hold on. This is the only one I saved because he didn't reply to me. I thought that was funny. Let me see. Oh, so this guy just doesn't like commentary YouTube? Is that what this is? Are you the guy who would take Boblox and Augie's loads? It seems like he just doesn't like commentary YouTube. Interesting. Oh, he's a Destiny fan. Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, this guy's a DGGer. Awesome. He's a DGGer and a Stardust fan. Okay, W. And he doesn't like Caseytron. And he's anti-MAGA. MAGA be like, we're pro pedophilia now. Deal with it, libtard. Dude, this guy rules. Okay, well, W, I guess. I did get owned in this, I will admit. I did get owned here. Okay, I did get owned here. Is there any other Stardust shit? I mean, people were replying saying that I said something like fucking crazy. Which, did I really say something like that insane? I don't know. I guess, could I just look at this tweet and see the replies? Kitty needs some catnip and head scratches. Chill TF out, nigga. Okay, don't clip that. I said don't clip that. He has sex with little babies, I think. I don't even know who this is in reference to. I don't even know who this is in reference to. To Queeman? To Queeman? Does Queeman, or is this in reference to me? I don't know. Like, this is all just so bizarre. These people are so bizarre. What are the tweets looking like to this? Oh man, Queeman's retarded cock sleeve is mad at you. Again, like, what the fuck? What opinions have I, like, parroted from Queeman? This is just, like, such a non-engagement, retarded talking point. Like, this is literally just like one of the things that pisses me off, okay? This is the thing that pisses me off the most, okay? And I'll be upfront about this. Non-engagement. This is like non-engage. Do you have an issue with anything I said? Okay, you're just gonna like not engage and do this like retarded thing. It's like, no, she is like a lying retarded bitch. Like, yeah. But whatever. Okay, what else is there to... What else do I need to cover? Queeman's cock sleeve! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You're saying I'm this guy's cock sleeve? That's who you're saying I'm the cock sleeve of? You're saying I'm this guy's cock... You're saying I have sex with this guy? That's what you're saying? You're saying I put this guy's wiener in my mouth? That's what you're saying? No. No. Dispelling the rumors now. No. No, I would not have sex with Queeman. I would not have sex with Queeman. Dickers? Okay, he's on the table. Queeman? No. All right, no. We can have a conversation about Dickers. We can have a conversation about what Dickers would have to do to himself to, you know, to have me be willing to have sex with him on camera. But Queeman, no, no, no. 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 All right, no, no, no. Okay, 44 viewers. Wow, you guys really have nothing else to do, huh? I mean, there's this Jessica Pizzle tweet. She said something retarded. It's just like, bro. W tweet. Queeman does it. Bad because he hates Willy and more likely to do it and not care. Okay, again. Like, okay, I feel stupid even trying to fucking talk about this. Also, Mrow, look in DMs. What are you sending me? You haven't sent me anything. You did not DM me anything. What am I supposed to be looking at? Who even are you, Ray Ann? Who are you? My DMs are empty. I don't... Sorry. Sorry, okay. Queeman does it bad because he hates Willy and more likely to do it and not care. Queeman didn't dox anyone. Queeman did not amplify the dox. Queeman replied or looked at Destiny's tweet. Queeman didn't look at the tweet about Willy. Queeman didn't look at anything other than the fucking Destiny tweet. This is like pure fucking retarded... like bullshit. Destiny does it. Bad but forgivable. No, it's not forgivable. This is retarded. This is retarded. As Destiny doesn't hate Willy and most likely felt bad and cared. He does not feel bad. He absolutely does not feel bad. And I believe there's even a clip. Hold on, let me find this. Who sent the shit? Yeah, Lumpy Willy the goat.
I'm sorry, Willy. I don't know if this fucked Willy or not. Oh, I guess maybe he sounds like he doesn't fuck him too. But now I don't care. Now I just like, fuck it. If you're docs, you're docs. I'm not gonna let that slow me down. And outing these fucking weirdos.
Destiny himself.
On, because you can't.
Does this seem like he feels bad and he cared? No, obviously not. He didn't feel bad and he cared. He has a vendetta against, you know, fucking Bad Empanada, which could be justified. I don't know, and I don't really care. I don't really care to look into what Bad Empanada has done to Destiny, right? But Destiny has also doxed people, maliciously so. Destiny has also doxed people maliciously. Destiny has also targeted people maliciously and spread their dox, implicitly spread their dox even. Look at Anivore. Look at Anivore when he was like, go to her Kiwi Farms page when her dox was there. Destiny's not an idiot. Destiny is not stupid, okay? He knows what he was doing with Anivore. He's the only difference is like now he's not doing, you know, it implicitly, right? In the month of July alone, right? In the month of July alone, he attempted to dox J-Stock 10 fucking times. 10 fucking times. I am not joking. I am not joking. This is literally in my script for the WillyMac video. I am quoting this from my script where I'm going to cite everything visually and whatever. He tried to dox J-Stock 10 times in fucking July. That is once every 3 days. Okay? So acting like this guy feels bad about doxing at all is fucking retarded. I don't know how that's a confusing concept. Yeah, because you're fucking delusional. You're like actually fucking brain rotted. Would I exhibit that behavior publicly? No, but it's not confusing unless you are blind or dumb. No, spreading a dox does, and I tweeted this, right? I did like a little quote tweet to this. I won't pull it up because I'll just reiterate the same thing here. If you amplify a dox, right? I'm not saying Destiny doxed Willy. I'm not saying even J-Stock doxed Willy. None of these people doxed Willy, right? I think it's more described as like the initial Kiwi Farms post probably doxed Willy, or even Bad Empanada, who made it more widespread, right? Shoo, fuck. But amplifying a dox, making a dox easier to find, to look at, to explore, to identify, whatever you want to call it, is irreparably damaging. That information is never going to be hidden again. Willy's wife's name is never going to be hidden again. Willy's name is never going to be hidden again. This information about them is irreparably out there. Nothing can be done to remove it. Willy has included his wife's name uncensored in his fucking YouTube video. Nothing can be done now. So no, it doesn't matter that Destiny was defending Willy, which he wasn't. He was just criticizing Bad Empanada. That is not a defense. That is not saying like, no, you shouldn't have doxed Willy. It's literally just saying like any and all things are okay against Bad Empanada now. That's not a defense, retard. You're a fucking idiot. Whoever says it's a defense, I know Willy does. Whoever else says that is fucking delusional, right? But no, it's not a defense. It's an attack on Bad Empanada, right? It is basically you saying that Bad Empanada is now, you know, available to be doxed or targeted or whatever, right? Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely like mind-melting shit here. So no. Nobody was being like, this is not forgivable. Spreading a dox, amplifying a dox is bad, even if you care about it, essentially. I'm fucking winding on too long about those. Fucking retarded, dude. And then like his offline DGG chat, is that what this is called? I think you read bottom up, right? I don't understand why some chats read bottom up. It's so retarded. Haha, did you guys see Destiny getting doxxed? Man, that's wild. You know those. Nobody doxed him. Just dox someone's phone number. Just dox someone's address. Pepe. Just dox someone's social security. Pepe. He's not afraid of getting doxxed by my community. He's just saying that because he didn't want him to get caught lying about his job. The guys who were both crying like babies when KF doxed them and now ran away to the internet. Like, yeah, no, bro. Nice name, bro. He gave enough info away for him and Zoe, his Discord kitten, to be fully doxed. Like, this guy does not give a fuck about doxing. Like, what this is, right? Because I do want to eventually watch some of the, is my mouse dying? Do I gotta plug this shit in, bro? Do I gotta plug this shit in? It is dying. Uh-oh. Plug it on. I got a wireless mouse, folks. I am, I'm swimming in money. I'm not. I'm lying. But I appreciate the donuts. Listen. I'm going to watch Tommy C in food shops because I was watching Queeman and he's like, I'm not going to watch other people's coverage. I'll fill that void. Okay. I'll fill that void. I will 1000%, 1,000,000% watch what food shops has to say. I will fill the market replacement for food shops content. No, yeah, I mean, this is just retarded. What this is, on the Tommy C note, right? On the Tommy C note, obviously what this is like there are two sides of commentary, right? Not really. There's fucking 10 or something. I don't know. But one of the sides of commentary are the people who really want to defend like Tommy C. And those people who defend Tommy C are naturally, you know, opposed to people like Chud Logic or opposed to people like Queeman or all of those people, right? And it's almost like these people don't think for them fucking selves. They have no opinions. They have no critical thinking skills. They have no original thought. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Zilch. Okay? This Jessica Pizzle person just wants to suck up to Tommy C because Tommy C called her tits fat one time. Where's the clip? Do we have that clip? Chat, do we have that clip? Chat. Where is it? Where's the clip? Where is it? Where is it, man? Where is it, man? Fuck, where is it? It's the drunk clip. Where is it? Did he delete it? No! No! Tommy. Oh, don't tell me he deleted it. Fuck. Okay, well, if anyone has the drunk clip, send it to me. I'll pull it up. Because Jessica Pizzle was on stream, and Tommy C was drunk, and he was complimenting her fat old hag tits.
Heartbreaking. The most busted commentary he had hammer on just made a great point.
Are you retarded? Are you fucking stupid as shit, dude? Are you fucking... What about this was a good point? What about this was a good point, Jimberly? You fucking dipshit? Dumb fuck? Huh? I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna get belligerent. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna start drinking copious amounts of alcohol. I'm gonna turn on my live stream and I'm gonna start doing crazy shit. I'm gonna start doing crazy shit and nobody's gonna be able to stop me. Nobody's gonna be able to stop me. Drunk driving stream, true. No, but it's just like it's like this mindless drone glazing. How much do you want to bet that Tommy C is gonna go on stream and parrot something similar to this? How much do you guys want to bet? Like, this is just fucking retarded. I actually want to see if YouTube Drama is talking about this. I assume they are. I assume they are. Quentin Reviews was contacted by Mr. Beast. W. Surely they're talking about it. Oh, they're not. Okay, whatever. Whatever, sure. Sure, man. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. All right, there's some other Twitter shit I want to look at before I watch the epic coverage. The epic coverage. There's the Chud Logic VOD.
People always comment when there's something.
Augie calls in at 1 minute 26? Or do you mean 1 hour 26? Yeah. Actually, he sent Willy like a DM about, a DM, and he was like, stop arguing with Mrow.
Because I just want to clear the record of this once and for all before we get to the video. I won't reveal anything else about...
Let me turn off the fucking slot music, okay? We're not... Listen, no more kids' gloves, okay? We're adults here. We don't need the Animal Crossing music background, all right?
The conversation, it will literally just be my message. And I will leave the audience to determine whether they think this constitutes a snaky message or not, okay? So here's the message that I sent. It was on the 18th of February, okay? And it was off the back of people being critical of that first video that he did about Destiny. This is all the context you need. There's nothing before this that you need to see, okay? The next line that you're not seeing is Willy's response, and he's just not interested in talking. And, you know, beyond that, I don't really want to talk about it further. But that's, you know, if WillyMac can test this, he can obviously release more of the messages if he so wishes, okay? But these are the messages that apparently led WillyMac to believe, along with my coverage on stream of his video, that I'm snaky. So I messaged him, and I said, hey man, hope you're well. Dude, just wanted to give you some friendly advice to stop fighting with utter shitters like Mrow.
Okay. People send me this clip. Like 5 different people sent me this clip, by the way, thinking that I was going to be like outraged at this. They're like, dude, Chud fucking hates you or something. No, he's just right. He's just fucking right. How many views do I get? How many viewers do I get? I have fucking 40 viewers right now. I have 40 viewers right now. I have 40 viewers right now. Yeah, I'm a complete and total shitter. You should not be responding to me. If you have like any fucking, you know, self-respect, you should not be responding to me. Right? This WillyMac, okay? Does this speak to me at all? Yeah, okay. I have time to spend arguing with WillyMac on Twitter, okay? But Willy spent like an entire day arguing with me. Even when I got shit wrong, when I was literally wrong in the argument and he proved me wrong, I kept arguing with him, all right? I'll literally admit this. I kept arguing with him and he kept fucking responding. So like, yeah, no, this is just put out your video. Unless you get something egregiously wrong, which to be fair, I think he did. Don't respond to it. Make a statement. Don't fucking argue with shitters on Twitter. That is like the most retarded thing you can ever fucking do as a creator. It just makes you look like a fucking idiot. You're like falling for Twitter shitters, like literal nobodies. I get no views. Nobody knows who I am. I am a complete and utter fucking nobody. Okay? You should absolutely not. You should absolutely not be arguing with me on Twitter. That is like a total fucking waste of time. Right? Even back to Stardust. Why the fuck is Stardust arguing with me on Twitter? I obviously said something unhinged. And then she's like, I'm not going to give you attention. And then gives me fucking attention. It's like, bro, if you really cared about not like, don't fucking reply to this shit. It's just going to egg me on. I'll be open about it. Okay. I'll be open about it. All right. I'll be open about it. Okay. This is egging me on. I'm not going to stop now. I'm not going to stop now. You think I'm going to stop now? No, obviously not. I'm going to keep going. Fuck this Stardust bitch. Now I know what fucking triggers her. She doesn't like being called an oinker. Okay. This brown Punjabi fucker doesn't like being called an oinker. What's that one? Hold on.
I've got one last job before we wrap things up. Amita needs to go.
Stardust needs to go. I got one last job before we One last job. Stardust, she needs to go. She needs to go. Me walking into Stardust's streaming setup while she's talking to her chat.
You. He sent you to kill me. I knew it'd come to this, would you?
Who else pulls the trigger around here?
Good point. Sabal hides behind his blind faith in tradition, and
Queeman hides behind his bad faith and lies.
you follow along like one of his subjects. I actually believed you when you said all you wanted to do was honor your mother's dying wish.
I actually believed you when you said you wanted to debate about WillyMac's Destiny videos.
Go on, son of Mohan, savior of Kirat. Follow your orders, pull the trigger. I'm sure it's the will of Kirat.
Wow, cinematic. Cinematic, dude.
Mrow's catching strays, ladies and gentlemen. Mrow is catching strays in this message, okay? There's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Because what he was doing is he was having these like ongoing Twitter arguments.
Is Chud by... Hold on, my chat's covering it. Is Chud in this stream sponsored by Roblox? That's epic. Okay, that's cool. W.
Total fucking nobodies. And I just thought, well, that's stupid. You know, word to the wise, don't fucking do that, right? Okay. If I'm snaking anyone, it's Mrow. But who fucking cares about Mrow anyway?
True. First of all, I don't see this as... Okay, I don't know what people think the term fucking snaking means. First of all, like, okay, to clarify, no, I don't fucking take this as snaky. Obviously not. That's retarded. I think you'd be a fucking retard to take this, like, stop arguing with this guy on Twitter. Like, no, obviously not. I don't give a fuck. I don't view this as snaky. What do people think fucking snaking means? What do people think fucking snaking means? People have been saying that. I'm like, I've seen people say, okay? I've seen people say, oh, Mrow, you're like, you snaked Beckett. You snaked Beckett. Am I not allowed to be critical of someone that I like, that I view as like a friend-esque figure? You know, online friends, obviously it's different than like a, you know, close personal in real life friend or whatever, right? It's like, dude, what the fuck do you think snaking means? I don't know, Chud. I've talked to him maybe twice. Maybe twice. I know I've definitely spoken to him once. I think the only thing I've sent Chud is like I saw him play Silent Hill and I was like, oh, Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I'll send him another horror game that I liked. I was like, hey, you might like this. I think that's literally the only DM I've ever sent Chud. I could be wrong. But like, no, I'm not friends with this guy. I don't talk to this guy. I've talked to him like I can count on one hand how many times I've spoken to Chud Logic. Obviously, I'm not going to view this as fucking snaking, okay? What the fuck do people think snaking means? Like, being mean is snaking. Yeah, it's like, dude, these terminology in the fucking commentary space, whatever space this is that I inhabit, has like lost all fucking meaning. Nobody knows what words mean anymore. I view snaking as like a betrayal. Okay, a betrayal. How could I possibly have fucking snaked Beckett? I accepted his wishes. I accepted his wishes when he told me that he didn't want to be moral fag to, and he didn't want me, you know, bringing him with shit and saying like demanding he care about it. I was like, hey, all right, I won't do that again. I didn't do it for Lio. He came to me. He came to me to talk. Okay. So if he's annoyed by that, that's on fucking him. All right. I like Beckett, but that's on fucking him. He's like retarded. He's a complete and utter fucking... If he's mad at that, he's retarded. He's not retarded broadly. I like Beckett. Okay, he did do a stream critical of Willy today, and I appreciated that. I thought that was very cool. Okay, Beckett is turning a new leaf, and it's good to see. It's good to see. Durio's audience is saying, huh, why would Nick snake Willy by covering the video? Like, dude, they're so fucking stupid. And then Chud's going to go on and say, like, oh, Willy probably thought this was a snaky message. It's like, how could this be interpreted as snaky, right? Outside of, like, you know, obviously he's not fucking snaking me. I don't know the guy. I don't think he could snake me. If Chud went, like, super hard, like, if Chud went nuclear on Mrow, even then I wouldn't think it's snaky. I don't give a fuck. I'm not friends with this guy. I don't know this guy. But just the message in and of itself to Willy, how could this be viewed as snaky? Like, yeah, it is generally good advice to not argue with people on Twitter. It's generally good advice to not fucking debate people on retarded shit that you're going to look retarded for, you know, for arguing for, right? It's just so, like... It's so fucking retarded that, like, snaking. It's like, oh, come on, man. Obviously, this is not fucking snaking in any sense of the term to anybody, right? In any sense of the term to fucking anybody. Nobody knows what fucking snaking means. I don't believe I've snaked anyone. If you could even say that I've snaked someone, I think the only person that you could definitively say I snaked would probably be Himpleton. Like, I could understand why people would think that I snaked Himpleton, okay? I have my reasons for distancing myself, right? I think Himpleton's improved a lot. I would be fine with being friends with him. I'd be fine with co-hosting or having him on as a co-host at this point. I don't care. I think he's improved. I don't think he's going to do some, like, insane, optically, like, horrific shit again. I hope, okay? But yeah, I'd be fine with being friends with him again. I don't care. But yeah, at the time, I just wanted to distance myself because he was doing insane shit. I viewed insane shit. Like, behind the scenes, he was just lying to me. I felt like he was lying. And then he obviously got into that fucking call with ZV and did the whole, like, Joker monologue. It's like, yeah, obviously I'm not going to want to be involved in that. I'm backing away. I am backing out of that. I am backing away, backing out of that. I don't want to be involved in that, okay? I don't want to be involved there. But yeah, like, I don't know even what people think fucking snaking is. It's so retarded. All right, that was a stupid fucking deer. Let's see the Augie call in, I guess, sure.
Let's see about this.
Yo,
Augie! How's it going?
What's going on, man? Long time no talk.
Yeah, I think the last time that we spoke was the New Year's stream, in fact.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, maybe during the Destiny drama, we talked a bit during that, but yeah.
Maybe. I mean, that stream, I don't know if you're aware, has been very famous. Much discussed.
Well, dude, I feel like I've surpassed the amount of trouble that I was in from that stream with my own comeback stream I did 2 weeks ago. I think everything I said on that stream got me into some sort of trouble in, like...
Actually, briefly. Briefly, really quick. Because if I don't cover this, I'm going to fucking forget. So I made this post on Twitter. Right? I need to talk about this now or I'm actually going to forget. Because I'm moving away from the Twitter shit. We're not going to do fucking Twitter React, okay? At Nicholas Durio, after promising to watch the new WillyMac video on stream, takes his... Nicholas Durio, after promising to watch the new WillyMac video on stream, takes us back and begins blocking people like Queeman who are accused of hosting doxing communities in said video. These are false claims, and this seems to be implicit support for misinformation, which I agree with, okay? So we have this screenshot. You could just say it's Willy, so 3,000 retards don't think this is about me. Will you watch the video, basically? Maybe when I get around to watching it tomorrow. He'll watch the video tomorrow. And then here it is. Still haven't watched it, and I probably won't jump into the gay commentary civil war on the grounds that everyone is frothing at the mouth, begging me to. I think Augie and Willie can settle their own shit, so no, he's not going to watch it on stream. He's a fucking coward. Nicholas is a fucking coward, spineless bitch. Nobody, and I do mean nobody should be respecting this fucking guy. Nobody should be respecting this guy. And the fucking screen recording I got is MOV. God damn it. I have to fucking convert it so I can play this on fucking stream. God damn it. Okay, hold on.
Guys, I have.
All right. And I also include this video, which I'll just play the clip of now.
Guys, I have. Key update. Nicholas Diorio has now blocked me on Twitter. Nicholas Diorio has now officially blocked me on Twitter for being slandered by WillyMac's.
It's not like the old days anymore where...
So yeah, the people that in this video, right, in this video that he's refusing to watch, refusing in air quotes, I'm sure he's actually watched it. But these people that he's, you know, refusing to watch the video, the people that are included, Queeman and JStock, are being accused of hosting doxing communities and accused of being the reason that that WillyMac was ultimately doxed, which is just blatantly untrue, factually untrue, literally factually untrue, provably untrue. He does not provide any evidence. The evidence he does provide proves him wrong, in fact, right? So he says, I will watch it tomorrow, then, you know, changes his mind, and then blocks Queeman. This, in my eyes, is absolutely nothing other than implicit support for the misinformation that Willie is spreading. Queeman didn't tweet at Nick, as far as I know. Queeman didn't DM Nick, as far as I know. Nick went out of his way to block Queeman out of nowhere. So yeah, this is absolutely implicit support for misinformation. Undoubtedly so. Undoubtedly so, in my mind, okay? Maybe I'll change my mind later. I don't know, but yeah, as of now, I 1000% think that. Nick is a coward. Nick is a coward. Nobody with any amount of like principles or anything should be supporting this guy. Nobody who, you know, disagrees with doxing should be supporting Nick if he won't take a stand against misinformation around doxing, if he won't, you know, self-police and stuff like that. This is the same Nick who self-policed with technicals. This is the same Nick that would constantly go on to RFC and constantly go on to like Doc on the radio and stuff. I believe Doc on the radio and like argue with people. Okay. He's just like, his balls have shrank. He's like on estrogen. His balls have fucking shrank. His cock is like whittled and tiny. This is horrific stuff. This is horrific stuff. Literally nobody should respect this guy. He is a fucking fraud. Okay, but here's the call-in with Chud and Augie.
Every community that I covered that stream. It's actually insane. And just when I thought I was out of the weeds, this fucking Willy video just drops out of fucking nowhere. Like, genuinely, like, so...
Wait, slow down. Wait. We got some other business to attend to, mate. I made some comments about you, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, let's just get that out of the way. Dude, I don't give a fuck. You fucking shit... You shit-talked my stream, we shit-talked you back, like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I did not take that super personally. I mean, in the moment, like, when you were, like, shitting on my show or something, I probably was like, ah, fuck this guy or something like that, right? But, like, yeah, like, long-term, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude. Well, you know, obviously, you know, I don't really like the tricks or treat stuff. But I heard it was a very good stream, very popular, and hopefully you did take it in the banter-esque where it was intended. It wasn't meant to be like a super serious, like, fucking insult on you personally, so...
Well, dude, me and Connor love doing these, like, gimmick streams where it's all crazy. We've done, like, game shows. We've set up, like, Among Us tournaments in the past with other YouTubers. We were doing the poker streams before. We love these gimmicky type shows and just setting them up, especially Connor, and I like performing in them, so... That's just kind of like
Connor gay? Is Connor a homosexual? Yes or no?
Whoa!
No. He lives with a woman, so he's not gay.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I mean, dude.
Good question, though.
You say your piece. What have you got to say for yourself? Like, what's going on, mate?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, and obviously, I'm gonna be, responding to this on my own platform. I kind of have to. But I mean, Willy is very obviously hurt. I mean, he's been, I think Queeman and J-Stock, but probably particularly Queeman. Although he does really hate J-Stock, and he doesn't like you either, by the way. And I'm fine talking about that because clearly he has no fucking issue disclosing anything that we've ever talked about. So, I mean...
Okay, let's be narcissistic. Hit me. What's the problem with Chud Logic? What's going on?
I think he just doesn't... I think there's a big paranoia of, like, an anti-community. You know what I mean? I think there's a big paranoia with an anti-community, and I think Queeman and J-Stock are sort of looked at as these like figures that are, you know, they can't be trusted. They might do and
also,
say crazy
one thing that's
shit.
annoying, right? One thing that's annoying is all of these anti-communities are all grouped together, right? Every single anti-community is grouped together and they're treated as like one fucking conglomerate, you know, mashed together fucking ball of people when they're not, right? The Destiny anti-community is not just fucking Queeman and J-Stock, okay? Destiny has debated Nick Fuentes and then burned Nick Fuentes, the fucking Mr. Girl shit, all of these other shits. Destiny has argued for fucking ethical CP. There are multitudes of ways people could have naturally found Destiny, naturally found his content, and then naturally have been repulsed by it, okay? Acting as if it's just like this brand new thing that's only occurring in fucking J-Stock and Queeman and whatever is fucking brain dead. Tyrone, I have a clip of it. I'll pull it up in a second. What, you aren't in the weekly anti-fan meetings? Not yet. Not yet. I've submitted my appeal or something. But it's just like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like the anti-communities, right? Obviously, I'm not having an issue with anything that Augie's saying, but the anti-communities. Like, Destiny has fucking brain broken his audience so fucking hard to think that this is just like one group of people. Like, no, Destiny has pissed off numerous communities, numerous types of people, whether it be right-wingers, whether it be left-wingers, whether it be, you know, acting like it's just like these two like niche groups and then like fucking Kiwi farms. It's like, it's just fucking retarded. It's so stupid.
They might form audiences that are just going to be a fucking pain in our ass. I think that's a lot of where it comes down from. And I think in general, you know, my biggest issue with Willy is that he's not able to sort of consider the criticism and see if there's any value to it, you know? Like, because I think when you get criticized, obviously you shouldn't just dismiss it immediately, because what if it's true? You know, you don't want to just be hard stuck on one path. And so when he's getting criticism for his Destiny video, I think he immediately like just throws it in the trash. He's just like, this is just stupid shit. This is just spurg outs. These are, you know, Destiny snark communities that are coming at me with all this bullshit. But I prefer an approach of like, hey, let's, you know, sit down. Let's think about what they're saying for a second and see if there's any weight to this, and you know, we can have a discussion there. But I think Willy's hard-headed.
Wasn't your show often about a video comes out, there's a disagreement with how it's done, and then creators hop on and talk about it? I mean, Technicals is probably one of the best examples of this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that happened all the fucking time on, you know, in the old days. But I think the climate is much different nowadays. You know, everyone's kind of in their own community, in their own circle, on their own channel, doing their own thing. It's not like the old days anymore where, you know, basically you had after hours, you know, Thomas, he was also doing his show or whatever, right? But basically you had these like live streams, you know, you had Doc on the radio where it was just constant like open door policy. Yeah. Good guy. He's a good guy. Yeah. But you know, you had these streams back in the day that were just kind of open door programs where, you know, that was the content. But I think a big problem with that content is it is kind of a pain in the ass for the creators to engage in all the time. And so now everyone is sort of in their fortress arc, which I'm not saying is even like a bad strategy or something. It makes total sense to me. But I think everyone's a little bit too sensitive when it comes to criticism on their videos. And I feel like that's pretty stupid. I don't know.
Well, I think that one of the issues is that, like, maybe it feels one-sided sometimes because streamers will criticize a video.
It does feel, I guess a good way to put it is like, there's this air, like fucking Benji said earlier, people think snaking is literally just being mean. People have this weird view of like social dynamics. I don't know if it's because of COVID or like what happened that like mind-fucked people, mind-raped people into having this like bizarre view of like social dynamics. But everyone seems to have like this really intense fucking ego about their content. about their videos, about their streams, about whatever. And if you say anything bad about them, you're like fucking, you're burning the bridge. The bridge is fucking exploding. And it's like, no, dude. Like I cannot. Like, you're allowed to not like something. You're allowed to not like someone's streams. You're allowed to not like someone's fucking videos. You're allowed to not like whatever. It's like this is such a fucking retarded mindset. Again, not saying that Augie has this. It's just my perception of the community as a whole. It's like all of these people are like so. I don't necessarily think it's like insecurity, right? I don't necessarily think it's insecurity. I don't think these people are insecure, but I think they have massive fucking egos, right? They think their shit is like really fantastic. They think their stuff is really, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's egotistic. I think all of these people assume that their content is fucking phenomenal, absolutely no flaws, nothing. Nothing wrong with it, whatever. And I think that's the issue, right? Because the moment Willy gets criticized, he's been told by all his friends who probably don't even watch his videos, like, dude, that was such a good Hassan video. You fucking own that guy. All these videos are really good. And then the moment you start making videos that, you know, are bad, that have, you know, maybe some wrong information in them, whatever, it's going to sting a lot more, right? It's going to sting a lot more. So, and Augie goes on. I don't want to, I mean, you guys have probably already seen this, right? I'm live pretty late after everyone else. But Augie basically goes on to say, like, tell a story about and showcase how WillyMac is like extremely fucking paranoid. And it's like, yeah, this guy is just fucking egotistic. This guy is 1000% just fucking egotistical. He's like a paranoid loser who is obsessed with his own image and looking good. And then the moment he doesn't look good, he gets like fucking freaked out. He fucking spazzes out.
Because I think WillyMac has said to Queenman, why don't you make a video? And it almost feels like, well, I don't get to criticize you for your coverage. But you can absolutely criticize a streamer for their coverage if you want to.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think you need to make a video to make yourself subject to criticism. You just watch a stream and go, they're wrong about this, they're wrong about that. And I don't know, man. I mean, is that not what it's all about? Like criticizing each other? That's a lot of drama comes off of this.
But I think the problem from Willy's perspective is honestly, like he looks at these communities and he's like, engaging with this is just like, it's not worth it for me because they have the tiny audience, I have the bigger audience. It's not like an equal. I don't get nearly as much out of engaging with this as they do with engaging with me. So from his perspective, he's probably looking at it more like that, where he's like, it's either out of like fear or it's out of, you know, he just doesn't want to sort of constantly be fucking bickering with these smaller channels and stuff like that. That's probably where he's coming from, if I just had to guess. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, like, you know, logic. They want to bicker with smaller channels, but then it seems a bit bizarre that you then make a video falsely claiming that the smaller channel, in my opinion, falsely claiming.
Well, that's the fucking problem. It's like if you don't engage with these people, just don't fucking engage, right? But clearly he wants to engage with them, but on his platform where he can, you know, create the narrative for himself, post it to his channel, get the 100,000 views because it's Hassan Slop, and he can sort of establish the narrative on these smaller creators and not really have to. He doesn't even have to engage with them anymore because he's already painted them as malicious doxers. So therefore, that's my out or whatever, right? I can just, you know, he wants to engage them, but in a way where it's like a controlled environment for him.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so
I don't know.
What's your sort of like response, I guess, or takes to WillyMac's comments in regards to you?
Well,
friends,
I
right?
think
You were friends, I thought, no?
Yeah, we had a good conversation, or at least I thought it was a good conversation a month ago. And that's actually the conversation he referenced in his video. You know, he mentioned something about how, first of all, I think Willy, I don't know if he thinks that I am like cool. I just don't care that he got doxxed. I was disgusted when I found out that he got doxxed. I'm not just saying that just a virtue signal right now. I legit was like, wow, that really sucks. Like, I didn't even know what happened when it did happen. But yeah, Nick told me like, yeah, Bandit Panada's running around with his docs and his wife and stuff like that. And so I pulled up his Twitter and I looked at it and I was like, wow, this is actually disgusting shit. But, you know, when I see somebody gets doxxed, I'm not just going to like, fuck, what am I supposed to fucking tweet about it? You know, that's just going to encourage people to look into it more.
But
you know what I
my
mean?
logic with dox stuff is always ignore. Because the moment you talk about it, you start drawing eyes to it. And that's, you know, that's like the opposite of what you want to do.
True.
And also,
that is true. That is true. Do not fucking respond to doxes. Do not respond to doxes. You are just going to confirm the dox is real, right? You are just going to encourage it. You're fucking retarded. Willy is such a fucking moron. He literally went on Twitter, started spurging, confirmed his dox, and likely, you know, plausibly put his wife in fucking danger. They were getting bomb threats. They were getting fucking shooting threats or whatever the fuck he said in his video. It's like, bro, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing? What are you doing, you fucking idiot? What are you doing? Like, yes, this is how you should respond to doxing. Don't fucking talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't amplify it. Don't encourage people to look at it. Don't, like, if one of your friends gets doxed, don't say, like, this is bad that they got doxed. You're just going to feed people to that dox information. Like, this is so fucking, this is so retarded.
Also, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I understand WillyMac's probably, anxious with the wedding stuff. I totally get that. I don't have a problem with him talking about it necessarily because the wedding's done now. But there's also the mentality of, like, you often don't want to draw attention to your own docs information. You want to kind of, like, ignore it as best as possible, too. So.
Look, I can even look at it like, Willy's obviously, probably a bit hysterical about the docs. He's probably a little bit emotional and stuff like that. And so it's fine for him to not respond to it like, completely 100% level-headed. You know what I mean? Like, obviously that's completely fine. But
he's almost a 30-year-old man. In my eyes, he should have the self-control to contain himself. I don't agree with this at all. I can understand, like, yeah, you're emotional. You're probably not going to act, totally level-headed. But when you're pushing 30, like, I feel like you should have the self-control to maintain your feelings a little better, right? And maybe, I don't know, I'm not 30, so I don't know what it's like, okay? But I would feel like most 30-year-olds should have the ability to contain themselves, So it is a little desperate. It is a little desperate, I guess. I don't know.
Is outright lying. I mean, he created this video on me or something like that. He's fucking lying, saying that I basically supported the docs and that I'm basically ganging up with a bunch of people that are crypto doxing him, like Queenman, who's like,
yeah, like you. Dude, he has a life. Like, he has a wife. He could go on a walk, buddy. Go on a walk. I don't know. Go get an ice cream cone with your girlfriend. I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to be on Twitter arguing with these people.
Dog whistling, calling for his docs, whatever the fuck that means, completely taking their arguments totally out of context and just smearing them. And he can get away with that because nobody likes Queenman. He can get away with that. I'm getting like so many people in my comments and on Twitter basically being like, you pal around with these fucking monsters? Like, what the fuck? Like, I expected better from you. He's basically painted them as mini bad empanadas. And so now everyone thinks that I'm hanging out with bad empanada basically through this video. And then that last part when he talks about like why I quit the internet. First of all, I never told him that's why I quit the fucking internet. Now, obviously the call that we had, he's referencing a call we had a month ago where I called him trying to ask him to debate Queenman because I wanted to set up a debate on my fucking channel. So I called him. I was just shooting the shit, right? It was half to like set up the debate, but also half just to catch up with him and just see because I didn't talk to him in a while. And so I call him or whatever, and I'm like, hey man, like I want to do a debate between you and Queenman. Like I think this could be really fun. And he's obviously giving me all of his reasons why he doesn't want to debate him. And he's rattling off, speaking like
dude, if you just say no, if you don't want to debate someone, just say no. Just say no. The fact that obviously he could be, Augie could be hyperbolic here. I don't know Augie. I never watched Augie before. Okay, I don't know what he's like. He could be being hyperbolic, but if he's being accurate. He was like, hey, do you want to debate Queenman? And then he starts fucking verbally spamming these like excuses as to why he can't debate Queenman. It's like, bro, that's so fucking pathetic.
1,000 words a second, talk about like how unfair they've been to him and how they've like mistreated him and stuff like that. And he's basically talking about how their communities have just been a giant fucking pain in his ass. And so to relate with them, because I'm talking to him, I mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I know what it feels like to have communities go after you. And I mentioned like the Salvo thing and stuff like that to sort of, let him know that like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. But then when he started explaining more and just going off, I start pushing back and questioning. I'm like, well, how do these communities really engage in this sort of way? What are your problems? Blah, 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 blah. And he gets nervous and he's like, dude, are you recording me? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hello? So I immediately start screen sharing to prove that.
It's like, dude, this guy is fucking insanely, like, this guy's like a paranoid loser. This guy's like a paranoid loser. I saw Augie went live. Oh, Dickers is still, what is Dickers even doing? He's not live. He's not live. What is Oddblock doing? He got exposed in a Google document, right? Does anybody have this Google document? Can we look at this Google document? Riga chat, hello, Critical Shogun. Apparently, Oplot got exposed. Apparently, it's bad, obviously, if he's responding to... Like, the document's probably bad if he's responding to it, like, the first day, right? The day it comes out. But I'll look at this. Fucking Augie, who cares? He's probably going to have, like... How many views does he have? 700? Yeah, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine to stream snipe a little bit. I have 40 viewers. I think we're good. I think we're fine.
Stuff like this, right? Since my last episode, I did.
What is Gilded? I'm 30 plus, and yeah, I don't think him flipping out over it helped himself nor his wife. He should have walked away and come back in a week or two. Having a reaction is fine, but acting on it is dumb. No, I'm not 30. I'm speaking out of line, so to speak. But yeah, if you are pushing 30, you should know better. You never respond to doxes. Don't touch dox information if you have like any amount of integrity. Respect someone's anonymity if they want to be anonymous. Don't look at it. But the moment you like acknowledge it, that basically opens the floodgates. Because how I view doxing, if Willy never addressed his doxing, you know, I would not have touched it. I would never have talked about it. I didn't talk about it until he started reacting to it, right? I didn't talk about it until he started reacting to it on Twitter, because at that point he acknowledged it and he confirmed it as real. So at that point it's like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just look at your tweet saying, yeah, I do have a Jewish wife, and we're just supposed to like sit there with our cocks in our hands? We're not allowed to jerk off? Like, no, come on. Like at that point it's fair game, I think. Yeah, he shouldn't have reacted. That's like insanely reckless, especially if he was getting fucking bomb threats, right? Confirming the docs on Twitter is fucking insane. When confirming the docs, confirming where you're going to get married, and then complaining that you get threats, it's like, dude, you did this. You put your wife in plausible harm. You put your wife in danger. You are literally using her as a human shield. It's fucking pathetic.
I think 2 Fridays ago, I'm in quite a bit of trouble here.
Missy
and,
has become a channel member.
WillyMac's show, if you guys don't know, has put out a hit piece on me, and that's exactly what it is. Lying and smearing not just me, but a couple other people, claiming that we justify...
What is this background? Is this like a basket? Is this like a basket and a green lamp? W background?
His docs. It's pretty much the main claim, is that we justified his docs. He said a lot of nasty things about me that I have no sympathy.
Look at his jawline. Did this guy lose weight? Did he listen to the audience?
For him that,
Jesus.
Here, I'm just adjusting my audio. He said I don't have any sympathy for him getting doxxed. He leaked private conversations.
7,567 has become a channel member.
He's gone hard against me. People in chat are saying, wait, what? Yeah, I guess if you're not on Twitter, you have no context as to what's happening. But yeah, WillyMac's show is very, very upset with me. And he put out this video. It was disguised as like a bad empanada video. And to be fair, he does talk a lot about bad empanada. A lot of stuff with kraut and tea and stuff like that. But he spends a lot of time talking about me, talking about my last section that I did on him.
Has become a channel member.
And it's absolutely fucking crazy. So we're gonna go live. This is gonna be a bit of a shorter stream, because I'm just mainly just gonna address this just because I kind of have to. A lot of people are curious on what I had to say about this. I did call into Chud Lozic's show earlier and sort of expressed my sort of freeform thoughts on this whole thing.
How does Mrow not know what a room divider is? What are you dividing your room up for? What are you dividing your room up for?
Do a proper live dissection of the whole video.
Dioreo's days are numbered.
Okay, and I see a lot of people asking me thoughts on Diorio not talking about this. Look, here's the thing. Diorio called me last night, and he told me 2 things, which is one of which is that, hey, I didn't know that Willy was going to do this to you.
Change your clothes.
Like, I had no idea Willy was making this video.
Yeah, WillyMac's fashion shows, or fucking Augie fashion shows.
Fucking you over. No, this is, at least as far as Diorio knows, this is all Willy. This is all in Willy's mind.
OPTIMAL has become a channel member.
Thank you for that.
OPTIMAL celebrates 12 months of membership. Willy is the next yearly commentary tard to get exiled from the community. Tommy is next.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. So Nick told me one thing, which is that he didn't know that Willy was going to make this video on me. And he also told me that he's not planning on covering this, right? Which, I mean, I knew exactly what was going to happen. This was going to infuriate the community. I guess a lot of people are wondering if I'm mad about this. And the truth is like, look, I don't want to, it puts me in a weird position, because I don't want to be in this weird position where I'm like, no, Nick, you have to cover this, because it looks like I'm basically saying, Nick, you got to save me. You got to fucking save my ass. Like, Willy stomped on me. Like, please, Nick, please help me and save me from this whole situation. It's like, I can cover this on my own. I don't really need other people to fight my battles for me. But I completely understand why people are upset that he's not covering it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, Willy did. This video is very bad. This video is very bad. It is pretty. I'm pretty comfortable saying this video is completely malicious.
Chop.
All right. Outright lies about so many people and their arguments, their intentions. I mean, we'll play the video, the full thing. We're not skipping a beat with this video. But Willy is like, he has gone way off the deep end. And I've seen a lot of people.
I've seen Tommy's reaction. No, I want to look at Tommy C and Food Shop's reaction, because I think it'll be very funny.
Say that I've gone off.
After this, though. He live 30 minutes ago? Yeah, I'm 1000%. I'm going to look at this. I'll look at this a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to watch the entire fucking stream. Okay. You didn't cover Nick's response. What is Nick's response? It's probably going to be a fucking MOV file that I have to fucking... Yeah, I have to fucking convert it. Awesome. MOV to MP4. All right, I'll do that on the side.
What, because I'm not fine with fucking smearing people? That's what we consider going off the deep end because I'm not okay with fucking just smearing fucking Queenman and J-Stock as dirty doxers and doing Destiny's fucking dirty work. You know, celebrating and rebroadcasting his fucking propaganda that he's putting on all of his enemies, saying that everyone that has an issue with him is an evil fucking dirty doxer while providing no fucking proof for that. Because I have an issue with that, that means that I'm, you know, a Hassan dick rider. I'm gonna mute these notives just because I got a lot to say, and I don't want these things just like ear raping the stream. But it's like we're gonna sit here and everything acts like I'm the irrational one because I'm not cool with just fucking smearing people because they piss some of my fucking friends off. Okay? Because that's what I'm starting to notice is going on in this community. People are getting way too fucking comfortable lying and just telling stories that just aren't true about people that they don't like, including people that have done cunty things towards them. I understand why Tommy C's mad at these people. I get why Willy's mad at these people. But I'm not cool suddenly with just fucking lying about them. You know, and
I agree with that completely. People are getting too comfortable lying. I say that as a liar, all right? I say that as a liar, okay? I say that as someone who has lied. No point in watching food shops. I mean, it's going to be funny to, like, rage at. It's going to be funny to rage at. But obviously there's not... we're not going to get some, like, immense value out of it, okay? I understand that. We're obviously not going to get some immense value from watching food shops content.
And especially, I'm not cool with fucking rebroadcasting Destiny's bullshit narratives that anyone that goes after him is part of Queenman and J-Stock's doxing communities when he has no fucking evidence except for one guy that was caught sharing a dox that was immediately fucking banned as soon as Destiny called that guy out. I'm not gonna fucking rebroadcast lies and things that I know aren't fucking true. Okay? I'm just never gonna fucking do that shit. And so, anyone sitting here thinking that I got blown the fuck out, well, I'm curious what your opinion's gonna be once we finish watching this. Because this video is a load of stinking shit. This video is just, I mean, just to be clear, not the whole thing. The parts where he says Bad Empanada is a horrible doxer, that's true. Bad Empanada is a horrible doxer. Bad Empanada doxed WillyMac and his wife. We don't like that. In fact, I was disgusted, obviously. I mean, do I have to fucking say it?
All right.
Obviously,
now,
I was disgusted.
Why about probably
Okay,
six...
so I have Nick's response ready so we can watch that in a little bit.
When I was made aware that Bad Empanada was doxing Willy and his wife and trying to make their fucking wedding hell. Okay? Obviously. But here's the thing, right? I'm not gonna fucking go on Twitter or go on my fucking show and say, oh my god, Bad Empanada doxed Willy, guys. This is terrible. Because one, that doesn't need to be said. But two, that just brings more attention to the dox. If I go in the air and I'm sitting here telling everyone, guys, did you see Bad Empanada dox Willy? That's fucking horrible. One, that's a worthless opinion because it should be obvious that I think all doxing is horrible. So it's just a waste of time to even say that. But two, I'm hurting Willy in the process. I'm making people more aware of it so that anyone that's watching my streams that doesn't really give a fuck about me or Willy is like, oh, really? Willy's information is out there? Oh, well, thanks, Augie, for letting me know where exactly I can go to fucking find it. You know? So it just makes no fucking sense. So obviously, this video, like the parts that he attacks Bad Empanada on, for the most part, from what I can tell, seems fair to me. It seems fair, it seems accurate, it seems great. Here's the problem, though. We're not just calling out Bad Empanada. This is not just a Bad Empanada video. Willy has to include other targets, other people.
Okay, I'm starting to feel bad ripping this because he hasn't even gotten any points yet. I'm just sitting here fucking silent. I'm just sitting here quiet. I'll watch like 5 more minutes. If he doesn't get to it, I think we'll move on because I just don't, I don't want to, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to rip his fucking content. I like Augie. I don't want to rip his stream. Even though I only have like 50 viewers, I still think it's a little shitty to do. So unless he doesn't, if he doesn't get to it, I know he's a yapper. But if he doesn't get to it, I think we'll move on and look at like Diorio's response and stuff like that.
I've been pissing him off for months now. People that have been really grinding Willy's gears. He's now comfortable with smearing them and throwing them under the Bad Empanada umbrella, acting like they have any part in this, while also showing no evidence that they do. The arguments he makes in this video are fucking laughable. And trust me, okay, he criticized me for not watching the original video that pissed him off. We're gonna watch it. But I think, you know, I can just sit here and just yap or whatever, right? But we might as well just play it. And like I said, I'll play the whole thing, okay? Now, I'm mainly interested in the valid targets section of the video, but I'll play the whole thing. Whatever. Let's do it. Alex in chat says he has to include Destiny's enemies and spread Destiny's narrative. Yeah, exactly. And he's going to get into it, like why I think he's upset that I suggested that he might be controlled opposition. I'll get into that too. Because I have a very clear and fucking, frankly, an obvious argument to make as to why I said on my last show that either Willy's retarded or he's controlled opposition. I mean, that's how Tommy
He is controlled opposition, right? Now, again, these are terms that like nobody knows. These are terms that nobody knows. People don't understand what controlled opposition is. When people hear controlled opposition, in their minds, they're like, oh, he's best friends with Destiny. No, that's not what that means, right? No, obviously not. That's not what that fucking means. You're retarded. That is not what the term controlled opposition means.
Covering this today. I didn't watch all of his coverage, but I tuned in a little bit. And Tommy C's watching this video. You want to talk about confused? Tommy C's watching this video, and he's sitting there. He's like, Augie, if you're going to call him controlled opposition, you have to prove it. And it's like, Tommy, in the context of the argument that I'm making, it's very clear what I'm saying, but we'll get into that. Trust me, we'll get into that. But anyway, let's just start the fucking video. Why not? All right, sorry. We're gonna normal speed this.
Bad Empanada is a known doxer and harasser. If you go on his Twitter account at any time, you can see him doxing people. He's probably the most famous for being the one who claimed he called CPS on Ethan and Gila. He's constantly encouraged and defended people doing it. He literally opened up a CPS merch line because he thinks it's so funny.
Got a hat. I did CPS. The CPS logo with the two skulls, of course.
This merch is banger, by the way. I don't understand. Like, this is obviously a joke. Who cares? Why are you like upset? This is obviously a joke. Who cares? Banging merch. I don't give a fuck. This is funny. Who cares?
Skulls. Not a reference to anything in particular.
He knowingly defames people. In my last video, I pointed out that Bad Empanada constantly claims that Lonerbox's dad was part of a militia group that killed him.
I do want to see his response to like when he starts talking about Augie, so I'm gonna skip ahead. Or maybe the Queeman line is pretty bad.
The embassy gets shot and killed. She's worried. So I'm being told by the police that I should go online and see if there's any direct threats. And I see a video made by a guy who hates me, showing all of my information and giving a hypothetical where I'm a valid target.
Okay. Here's the...
Okay. What he should say here, all right? What he should say here is that Queeman was obviously talking about Destiny. He was not talking about fucking Willy. He was talking about Destiny being a fucking hypocrite. That is what he should say here, or something along those lines.
Part of the video where we go crazy. So again, we're at 6 minutes 30. Everything I've seen so far has been pretty reasonable, in my opinion, right? It seems fair, it's reasonable, it's correct, it's valid. It's fine for him to go after Bad Empanada. It's actually good and base that he's going after Bad Empanada. Bad Empanada's a bad guy. Bad Empanada is a fucking asshole for what he did to Willy. We're all in agreement here, okay? Here's where we start to get fucking nutty, okay?
So I'm being told by the police that I should go online and see if there's any direct threats. And I see a video made by a guy who hates me, showing all of my information and giving a hypothetical where I'm a valid target because Destiny's a hypocrite.
Stevie said anything involving this Bad Empanada guy or anyone that supports him is justifiable ammo. Anything is justified against Bad Empanada and anyone that supports him. Let's apply those standards. Why are we saying this about Bad Empanada? Well, it appears to be because Bad Empanada doxed WillyMac's wife. So would Destiny be saying that those who dox people, those who make calls to violence or allusions to violence, should be fair game, and all of their supporters, all the personalities that back him up, all the chatters that back him up?
This is essentially a Destiny snark community. This guy's narrative for the past 6 months is that I'm covering for Destiny despite me making 2 of the most in-depth videos.
Okay, hold on. Before we get into that, let's just watch the full segment here. Because right off the bat, what Willy's implying here is that Queeman is making an argument to sort of justify doing whatever fucked up heinous shit you want to not just Destiny, but all of his supporters. Is that what Queeman said? Is Queeman going on streams making justifications and rationalizations for why you're allowed to be a complete deranged maniac towards Destiny and his supporters? Which is, right? Willy criticized me in this video for not watching the full Queeman clip. I didn't know I needed to because I thought the argument he was making was just fucking brain dead obvious. But okay, whatever. Let's watch the full clip. This is posted. This was posted. Well, this is like a different version of the clip. This was weeks ago at this point. Let's watch it. And people in chat are saying, so people in chat right now that think I'm a fucking prick, that think I'm an asshole, that think I'm Team Hassan, that think I am pro WillyMac getting doxxed, are saying in the chat right now, Queeman is literally dog whistling to go fuck with
I
Willy.
attended the wedding secretly and I loved it. Okay, thanks
So
Tyrone. W Tyrone.
Destiny actually called my dad, said he would kill me. There was actually moments in the video shows Destiny attempting to dox me as well.
Sorry. Let's play this at one time speed.
Destiny actually called for my death, said he would kill me. There was actually a moment in this video shows Destiny attempting to dox me as well. Obviously, I'm not the...
So Destiny said he wants to kill Queeman, he wants to dox Queeman, he wants to do all this horrible shit to Queeman. Kind of sounds like Bad Empanada stuff. I don't know if Willy has any comments about that.
True. The only difference between Bad Empanada and Destiny is that one of them is being alleged of sex crimes. That is the only difference.
But, okay, let's keep watching.
The only person this has happened to. Now, something a little interesting I saw someone tweet out. A fellow by the name of Little Steve tweeted something very interesting out. Little Steve, Massa Seat Stevie, said, anything involving this Bad Empanada guy or anyone that supports him is justifiable ammo. Anything is justified against Bad Empanada and anyone that supports him. Well, let's apply those standards. Why are we saying this about Bad Empanada? Well, it appears to be because Bad Empanada doxed WillyMac's wife. So, would Destiny be saying that those who dox people, those who make calls to violence or allusions to violence, should be fair game, and all of their supporters, okay, all the personalities that back them up, all the chatters that back them up, everything, adjust everything against these people. Anything is justifiable. That seems to be the standard to me, is that anything, no? Is that not the standard? That's what he's laying out for me here. Now, I have principles. I don't think it's no bad tactics, no bad targets. That's not me. But
okay. So Queenman's making a very simple argument, right? Which is that Destiny engages in the same bad behavior that Bad Empanada does. Now, let's be clear. I think Bad Empanada is much, much, much worse and more evil than Destiny. Okay, let me just be clear here. But a lot of things Bad Empanada does on a regular basis is behavior that Destiny is starting to do, especially a lot more frequently right now, right? So when Destiny makes moralizing statements like anything involving this Bad Empanada guy or anyone that supports him is justifiable, what Queenman is saying is you could say the same thing about him because he engages in the same shit, right? But then he follows it up with saying, but that's not my standard. That's the standard that Destiny is applying.
Truth nuke.
That's not my standard. But you can say that about him. Very fucking simple argument to follow. Let's keep watching the clip because something happens.
Targets. That's not me. But Destiny is very clearly laying out that those are the standards that he believes in. Those are the standards he wishes to be enforced. Is if you're a doxer, if you call for violence, anything is justifiable against your supporters.
Order taken.
So somebody donates, one of Queenman's fans donates and says, got it, order taken. They're either making a joke or they're saying, oh, haha, I understand the dog whistle, blah, blah, blah. And then Queenman responds.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying, Max. Actually, I just explicitly said otherwise, actually, Max.
He says, no. That's not what I'm saying, just to be clear here, right? However, he's making the mortal sin here of grinning and laughing. He's making the mortal sin of grinning and laughing, which WillyMac's show is going to take as evidence that this whole entire video
Play the
clip
clip.
is a
Play the
dog
clip.
whistle.
Play the clip,
Because Queenman
Augie. Come
grinned
on.
and laughed at somebody saying something fucked up. Come on. That means that Queenman is signaling to his chat, ha ha ha, you guys get it, right? And that's the argument that we're making. And that's the argument that really this whole section of Willy's video rides off of. That's the argument that we're going off of here, is that this video is a dog whistle and a tacit endorsement of doing fucked up shit to Destiny and all of Destiny's supporters, which includes Willy. That is the good faith interpretation of Willy's argument. Well, I'm sorry, dude, but I think that that's fucking paranoid, schizophrenic bullshit. And I just cannot, for the life of me, watch this fucking clip and sit here and act like that's a good fucking argument, okay? If somebody comes into my chat, let's say somebody comes into my chat right now and is like, I'm going to blow up WillyMac with...
He is a bit of a yap. Get to the clip. Can we get to the clip? Has he not even watched the clip yet? He hasn't. Okay, he hasn't even watched the clip yet. Listen, I'm not going to keep stream sniping. I feel bad. I feel bad stream sniping. If you want to go watch his streams, you can go watch his streams. I'm probably going to watch it off stream, or maybe if he finishes stream while I'm streaming, I can go back and watch it. But I don't want to. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel like I'm not adding much because I don't have really a lot to say. I just agree with him. So this is Nicholas Diorio's response to the Willy video.
All right, now, why about probably 6 of you are in the stream? I just wanted to briefly talk about this WillyMac's show drama. Because obviously I have to, because it's what's been requested upon me by everyone. I made it pretty clear that I didn't really want to do the interpersonal drama shit a couple of weeks ago, and up until this point. But inevitably, I think that people really want answers to every individual stupid question. So I'll just say, I told WillyMac's show that he should just drop this, and he should stop... he should just leave. He should just stop fighting with.
Like, listen, I don't know if I'm being unfair. If you're gonna address it, just fucking watch the video. Just watch the video. You should be allowed to criticize your friends. You should be allowed to criticize your friends. You should be allowed to be critical of your friends. Listen, I'm gonna be real. If Beckett burned the bridge with me, right? Legitimately burned the bridge with me because of the shit I was saying about him. And me being critical of him and me expressing my opinion about what he was going through and doing and whatever, I think that would be insanely fucking pathetic. Insanely, mind-numbingly pathetic. But he didn't, okay? He didn't. Say what you want about Beckett. Say what you want about him being friends with Lio. Say what you want about him, you know, maybe having a bit of a double standard or a bit of an inconsistency or whatever, okay? He's fine being friends with people who are critical of him. He's fine being friends with Queeman. He's fine being friends with Chud. Being friends with me. Again, I say friends loosely. These are like internet friendships. Internet friendships are very different from like in real life intimate friendships. Just to be clear, I'm not like close person with this guy. I DM him maybe like once a month. Okay, I do not talk to Beckett a lot. But I do respect him, and yeah, I respect that he's not just like if people shit on him, he's just like running away or like I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Like, yeah, I think that's bitch shit if you do that, which is seemingly what Willy's doing with like Chud Logic and all these people, right?
With these people, and in retaliation, a video came out talking all about these people. So at that point, there's really not much I can say or do. I gave him my opinion. he did the opposite. So now I think that him and Augie are gonna fight a lot, and I'm rooting for you to get as much content as you want out of it. Ultimately, though, I think it's just kind of gonna end up being a slap fight now. I think Willy's brought up stuff about like Augie leaving over comments made about fucking, I guess, Augie's mom. And obviously Willy is just coming back from getting doxxed at his wedding and his wife getting put everywhere. And at this point, my understanding of how this is going to move forward from here is I think that everyone's just going to be awful. I think that I think we're entering like the technical stage of the feud where at this point there's probably not going to be.
He cannot think in absolute. Everything has to be a comparison to something that happened previously. Okay? Everything has to be like, dude, it's like this thing that happened years ago. It's like this thing that happened a while ago. Guys, this is exactly like this other drama. Wow, fucking retard, dude. Sign of low IQ.
Any
W.
good ground covered here. I think these guys just got to slug it out for a couple of weeks and get tired, and then maybe they can reach some kind of common ground. Maybe they won't. But it doesn't really seem like anybody is moving into this discussion looking to have a beautiful, productive dialogue. It just seems like from here, everybody's going to start sideswiping each other. Listen, I've had to put multiple friends down over the years. You guys gather around every summer to watch Nicholas Diorio come through and assassinate another friend so you can tell me all for the next 6 months about what a huge piece of shit backstabber I am, up until the point where the next friend says 2 words out of line and all of a sudden it's banging down the door to go make me talk about it again. I think the commentary community can probably handle this one on their own. I reached out to Augie yesterday because I retweeted the video saying like,
this is why even fucking reference it? Why even address it then? You should be policing the community that you're a part of, right? My friend, Marcus, who I've known for 2 years, almost 2.5 years, I think, if I'm correct, I'm going to be critical of him. I'm going to self-police in that way. If he does something retarded, I'm going to talk about it. This guy is like the person I've known longest in this space. Literally the longest time I've ever known someone in this space. It has been Marcus. And yeah, I'm going to be critical of him. Just because I'm friends with this guy, just because I know him doesn't automatically mean that he's somehow like, you know, void of being, you know, able to be critical of or whatever the fuck the term would be. I don't know. It's just like this mindset is so fucking like stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You can never be critical of your friends. You can never self-police. You can never do this. You can never do that. It's like, bro. I don't know. I want a community where you are allowed to be critical of people that you like. I want a community where you're allowed to be critical of your friends. I want a community where people don't feel like they're burning the fucking bridge with me by being critical of my video to the point where they lie to me and tell me that the videos I put out are fucking perfect when they have glaring issues that could have been fixed if they were honest. It's like, bro, this people act like this community that they've forged where you're not critical of your friends is somehow beneficial because like, oh, you're being nice. No, you're not. You're encouraging people to do worse. You're not encouraging people to be better. You're not encouraging people to, you know, make better content, whether that be videos or streams or takes or fucking tweets even. You are encouraging mediocrity. It is so fucking lame. It is so fucking lame. So fucking lame.
Bad empanada when I was at like a wedding, and I wanted Augie to know that like I'm not like it wasn't like I didn't even watch it. I just saw Bad empanada. Yeah, so that's cool. I wish you both luck in your forever war. So chat thinks I'm pro Hassan and tells me, oh yeah, well I mean half this community thinks that I'm just like a Ethan Klein dick sucker or whatever. Ultimately, it's whatever it's whatever ongoing narrative is. I feel bad for you. There's one thing I did want to show, and this is probably the main thing that's kind of annoyed me in this entire situation, is just hearing the newest, most recent clip of Destiny. For some reason, really caring about this like a lot.
And he goes on to like talk about fucking. It's like, bro, you should be policing. Like I find this. I don't know. I mean, I've said this before, so at this point, you guys have heard this fucking 10 billion times. This is nothing new, but yeah, this is just spineless, cowardly behavior. This sucks. But trust me, guys, look at Mutahar, look at Boblax. The moment the tides shift, this is going to go away. The moment the tides shift against Willy, he'll start talking about him on stream, okay? He will go after safe targets, even if they are his friend. The moment the tides shifted on Mutahar, started going after Mutahar. The moment the tides shifted on Boblax, started going after Boblax, okay? Obviously, I'm being a bit hyperbolic, okay? You know what I mean. I do genuinely believe once the tides shift, maybe not once, if the tides shift, he will start going pretty, or harder at least at Willy. I do believe that. I do think that. Honesty is good, but can be difficult with friends sometimes. Okay, YouTube friends are more akin to like coworker friends, right? Like maybe you play games sometimes, but you're not super intimate. Maybe you get to know each other. Maybe it turns into like a real friendship. Who knows? But it's more akin to coworkers. Like, yeah, you should be cordial, but you should be honest. I feel like you should be honest. When I was a fucking manager at a restaurant, at the fucking steakhouse or whatever the fuck I worked at, all right? When I was a manager, if an employee came up to me and was like, "Hey, am I doing a good job?" and they weren't doing it, yeah, I'd be honest. I'd be like, "No, you're kind of fucking up. Try to speed up. You know, wash dishes a little quicker. Like you're taking a little too long on this." Or, you're try to be a little more nice to customers, try to do fucking whatever. It's like, no, just don't encourage mediocrity, I guess is the whole thing here. All right, should we watch food shops now? What else is there to cover? Should we watch food shops? Food shops or Tommy C? Because I feel like there's not much more to look at in terms of that. I don't want to rip the Augie stream. I'll watch it off stream, I think. Okay, she has a VOD. WillyMac declares war on Queeman and J-Stock. It's 25 minutes. Instead of watching the entire stream, I think we'll just watch this.
I've made videos on communists, Nazis, misogynists, feminists, scammers, and traffickers. People with millions of followers, yet this tiny little community is where all this doxing takes place, and it's just out of their hands. Dude, they're
You never watched Tina covering food shops, or you never watched food shops covering Tina's interview. It was full of horrible takes. Maybe I'll watch that. Not today. Maybe if we are on the bottom of the barrel and we run out of shit completely, sure.
Obviously feeding into it, but Augie knows nothing. He can't even recite me goofing on them accurately. J-Stock.
I don't, dude. Well, I mean, like, I think that Augie is just fuck me, dude. Wait, did Augie ever had a handle on things in the first?
Did Augie ever had a handle on things? This person's first language was English, right? Or are they like immigrant? Okay, I can't insult someone's speech. I fuck up all the time. No, that's unfair. That's on me. That's unfair. That's on me.
First place? Fuck. Like is Augie like maybe Augie never had maybe Augie never had any handle in the first place.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
Has criticized Destiny for creating a metaphorical rape machine, partially because he had sex with BPD girls. Then when these girls call him out for being abusive, everyone thinks they're just crazy. J-Stock then had sex with the same BPD girl.
Everything Destiny's saying here is true.
True.
And he does not substantiate this with a clip, and they're just gonna say true.
Oh, yes, true.
That is not true. It's obviously not the criticism. Clip is provided to substantiate that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Look at that. W replacement of gameplay. W replacement of gameplay. All right.
Yeah. J-Stock fucking trickled down fucking like cherry, yes.
Actually, it's not true. Actually, everything Destiny's saying here is complete bullshit. Destiny says, and
True?
I think that this was the same guy, J-Stock Jewstalker, who spent the last year saying having sex with mentally ill people equals rape. Crazy, huh? No, you f***ing retard. That was never the argument that you have sex with mentally ill people, that means you're raping them by default. The argument is that you don't give a fuck about their consent because you share their images videos of them doing all kinds of sexual stuff. You'll share that with anyone.
No, Augie. J-Stock actually specifically said it's not about sharing images.
I think that the main talking point is that Destiny distributes.
Yeah, they just don't show a clip.
And like,
And
it's like a weird.
they're not going to be critical of this at all. They're not going to be critical of this at all. But, you know, whatever. No clip is shown to substantiate, but whatever. Sure. Whatever, food shop. Sure.
I think that's not the main talking point. I think one of the a massive talking point here is the infinite rate machine, okay? How does the infinite rate machine work? It's a massive talking point, which you'd know if you're
the infinite rate machine.
if you watch the Sunday video.
Do they also not know what the infinite rate machine is?
It's not just about nudes, bro. It's about a system that let this happen for so long.
And what does Sunday say? Part of the machine is Destiny targeting mentally ill women.
And the victims are also selected, either for mental illness, allowing them to be easily...
Oh god, Present Sunday, okay? Epic Reddit moderator, okay? Fucking... Oh!
Okay, do they actually disagree with anything? Do they actually, like, disagree with anything? Do they actually disagree? Do they have anything to say about this? Do they have anything to say about this? Do they have a disagreement here? I need to turn the audio off, actually. So you guys don't hear the fucking audio. Right, there you go. Is there a disagreement here that you have? Are you going to say anything to President Sun, or are they just lay Reddit mod?
Just all the worst people into like one video, okay? It's all the fucking most worst fucking... Listen, I don't even feel any obligation to defend WillyMac, okay? I'm pretty sure WillyMac called me a pedo.
You called yourself that. You called yourself that. Whatever, man. Listen, you called yourself that. You did. You called yourself that. Food shops, you did. You called yourself a pedophile. But whatever. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
construed as hysterical or deceptive when they complain about their treatment.
So when it leaks that J-Stock is having a secret relationship with the same BPD girl and she crashes out on him multiple times, it's funny. I'm giving him shit. I'm allowed to talk shit back to these people. I talked to Augie about this same exact thing a month ago and told him if he wanted to find it, he could just watch the ending to my second Destiny video. But he didn't watch it. He'd rather make stuff up. Bro, you're sitting at a computer right now. Feel free to use it. Augie ends this hour-long...
By the way, congrats on the 7th day on 100 plus concurrent. Yeah, but it's not in a row. I think I've had several days. I think I had like 3 days or 4 days ish. No, I think like 3 days where I was like hovering around 70 to 95 ish. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, donate. Okay, please support your humble local content creator. Okay, thank you. All right, please. I need to have a louder voice. I need to be able to clash with people. Thank you.
You're not even you're not I need to be able to clash with people. You're not doing anything.
Segment on me, summarizing that the only reason I'd be mad is because I'm stupid or because Destiny controls me, feeding into the narrative that got me doxxed in the first place.
It's hard to like logically understand why he's posting this shit. I mean, the two options is literally just he's like brain dead retarded right now, or he's controlled.
It's actually kind of insane, like how confident Augie is, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Fuck, he's just so confidently wrong.
Confidently wrong about what? What do you do? Huh?
Posting this shit. I mean, the two options is literally just he's like brain dead retarded right now, or he's controlled.
It's actually kind of insane, like how confident Augie is, isn't it?
Wait, I'm so good. What are you saying?
Because I'm stupid or because Destiny controls me, feeding into the narrative that got me doxxed in the first place.
It's hard to like logically understand why he's posting this shit. I mean, the two options is literally just he's like brain dead retarded right now, or he's controlled.
It's actually kind of insane.
Yes, he is retarded. Wrong about what? He is retarded for confirming his docs. What? Huh? Okay. Okay.
Saying like how confident Augie is, isn't it? Fuck, he's just so confidently wrong.
Yep.
He's just so confidently retarded.
Yep.
Opposition.
Really? That's all you could think of? Well, let me give you a third option. Our wedding is having to prepare for fake bomb threats, and my bride is worried about us and our family getting shot. Augie never once brings his mind. Seriously, if that's the extent of your analysis, you need to quit. In my last conversation with Augie, he told me a story.
Bro. I need to know the full Fallout story, okay? I need to
The
know
the Fallout 2 story. Gulp.
story of what happened between these two that made them fall out like this, because this sounds personal, okay?
What Fallout here? There's no. God, Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, this feels personal to some degree, okay?
Story about how he quit drama for a year because a guy named Salvo was doxing and harassing him and his family. So where is that same sympathy when it's happening to me and my wife? He shares the same empathy meter with Ian.
You know, my empathy meter's only maybe like a quarter of the way filled up.
The most reassuring news I got was when my wedding planner told me that she talked to the venue.
That is hypocritical. If true, that is hypocritical. I'm assuming that's true, all right? Because this is such an easily fact-check thing that, like, it's just so easy to disprove WillyMac wrong. But, like, if this is not the case, Salvo Pancakes, I think, was doxing Augie? Question mark?
And they told her that the riffraff doesn't bother them because they've done celebrity weddings and that they're in a Jewish neighborhood, so they're used to getting calls like this. In one sense, very reassuring because it means our venue wasn't spooked, and in another sense, very depressing because
Augie has always been retarded since Technicals destroyed it on Keemstar's show. Wait, then why is he so celebrated? Like, if Augie is such a retard, like, why the fuck is he so celebrated by the comment? Is it just because everyone else is also a retard? Like,
it means people are just calling and harassing this place because they're in a Jewish neighborhood. I don't know what should happen when it comes to Destiny or a Snark community doxing each other and others, but what I do know is Bad Empanada needs to be banned. He nonstop slanders people, doxes people, and harasses them. He recently swatted Kraut by falsely reporting him to the Austrian police for hacking his alt Twitter accounts. I don't think they were ever hacked at all.
Basically, he accuses me of hacking. Bad Empanada accuses me of hacking, specifically.
What is wrong with these people? Dude, fuck me, dude. You know what? Based. All right? I think everyone should just start doxing each other. All right? Fuck, dox me too. Okay, fuck, do it. Okay? I think everyone should start doing it so then nothing is private. So then when we actually say something, we actually mean it. Okay? So then when we say something, we're putting everything on the line for it. Okay? Fuck it. All right? That's how things should be. Yes.
He accuses me of hacking 15 of his banned Twitter accounts.
His evidence of Kraut hacking him comes from a tweet where Kraut says he's archiving his accounts. That's literally it.
This here is the central claim. He claims, I got illegal access to 15 of his 22 temporarily banned X accounts. Well, what did I tweet? I tweet, yeah, we managed to get archive files containing everything Bad Empanada tweeted with 15 of his 22 suspended accounts. Well, how did we get this? We went to Wayback Machine and typed in his accounts.
So f***ing obviously is not you hacking him. He's saying that tweet is evidence that he was hacked.
Yes.
Bad Empanada actually just uploaded a video on why he thinks his police report was justified, and in it, he just reads his complaint.
So this is probably the most serious thing that he did, in that he publicly implied that he had hacked my social media accounts and obtained private information about me that is otherwise inaccessible from doing so, and that he was going to go through it and share it.
Hey, no neck, he's talking about the public tweets you posted. Oh yeah, this tweet where Crouch says he's going to screenshot the unhinged stuff I say, yeah, that's evidence he's going to hack me. Please believe me, audience. Like, how stupid are his viewers?
An archive file containing everything Bad Empanada tweeted with 15 of his 22 suspended accounts. Now, you can't really get an archive file of someone else's Twitter. The only way you can get the Twitter archive file is by having access to the account. So that's very suspicious, isn't it?
Or you could just go to your public Twitter page and screenshot all your tweets. He's so desperate to sound like a victim here when he's the one who falsely swatted Kraut.
He didn't want me to think that he engaged in potentially criminal activity. Why did he make a public post implying that he was engaging in that?
First of all, again, this wasn't swatting. This wasn't swatting. Swatting is a very specific term. Swatting is a very specific term where you call... I don't even want to fight. Dude, I have to fight the fucking ants. I hate the fighting the ants. I just want to skip this. Okay. Swatting. Swatting is a very specific term where you lie to the police. You lie to the police to incite a SWAT team or, you know, armed forces to go to your fucking house to do whatever. Right? That is what a swatting is. Right? So no, what Bad Empanada did was not swatting. He filed a police report, which filing a false police report is still bad, but swatting someone is significantly worse. Swatting someone is significantly worse, right? So, I don't know. This is just fucking retarded. Like, no, he did not swat anyone. You should not. Okay, here's my take on Bad Empanada. I think Bad Empanada is bad. I think he's done some bad stuff. I think he deserves to be criticized and whatever, right? However, I don't think you should be lying about him. Lying about what he's doing, lying about what he's done, lying about what he, you know, whatever, lying about him at all, because that just gives him more leeway, right? That helps him. Lying about Bad Empanada does not hurt him. Lying about Bad Empanada helps him, right? But sure, I guess, you know, call it swatting, fucking lie about him, make it easier for him to get away with this shit, whatever. Cool.
In that activity. Public posts that clearly the Vienna police who investigated the case thought were suspicious.
I'm pretty sure I watched a video where it was exposing Kraut for like spreading misinformation and trying to like be a propagandist for the liberal side. Honestly, based, but at the same time, I feel like I just can't view Kraut the same anymore. I would say like his best video, I would say like Kraut's best video was Chomsky. The Chomsky one was his best video, and that's about it.
Enough to warrant an investigation and an interview.
What Bad Empanada is not telling you is that the police dismissed his complaint as having zero merit. He's essentially reading his own complaint and then acting like that somehow makes it more legit. It doesn't. This is only a small portion of how stupid this police report is. In short, the police closed the investigation because it was a massive waste of time. But this still allowed Bad Empanada to get all of Kraut's personal information. When the police closed the investigation, Bad Empanada wrote an email threatening Kraut to stay silent on it.
Hi, Joseph. I did not swat you. You gave me legitimate reason to believe that you were hacking my accounts.
Yeah, and then the thing is that Bad Empanada then acts like a fucking like second-rate, third-rate anime villain. Okay, like he can't even.
That's funny.
Like
that's
he
cool.
tries to do this like little villain monologue all the fucking time, and he tries to act like a badass. It's so fucking cringe. Like it sounds like he never got past his fucking puberty stages of like being addicted.
He
to
never got
Naruto
past the
and
puberty?
fucking, like Sasuke or some shit. Like he thinks he's actually
What?
like someone who's so fucking badass. Oh god.
In an attempt to divulge my...
Isn't Cross some Sargon dick suck? I genuinely don't think so anymore, at the very least. If he was that in the first place? Yeah.
private information and posted very public threats against me. I'm relieved to hear that you apparently denied that you were really engaging in this behavior. I will not apologize for taking basic measures to protect myself, like filing a police report when you publicly...
Oh god, and then President Sunday does this too. He does like the fucking fake Giga Chat thing, where he pretends that he's actually more masculine than he actually is.
President Sunday is gay. How more masculine can you get? President Sunday is literally gay. President Sunday's gay. Okay, that's masculine. That's masculine. That's epic.
And he tries to sound like a fucking like manly intellectual stereotype person. Oh my god. God, these people are so cringe. Get me out of this space too. Jesus.
You can leave, buddy.
I feel like I'm just tripping out every single time. every single time I'm interacting with this space because I just can't believe how unfathomably cringe everyone is.
Made such statements. I would prefer to not have to talk about this publicly, as you will note that I have refrained from doing up until this point, because I legitimately never
I might
did
skip to the
any of
Queenman bit
things
if
you claimed
this
I
takes
did
too
to
long.
you, and have no wish to embarrass or divulge any personal info by releasing any of the files I received from the public prosecutor's office on this case.
Or in other words, stay silent or I'm gonna post all of your personal information I got from the police. Crowd has vented a bit about this, so Bad Empanada has already started lying about the facts. Crowd is currently going around claiming that I swatted him. In reality, I reported him to the Vienna police because he was openly posting on Twitter
Again,
about-
to be fair, I think terms are important. I think terms are important. Yes. Don't say that he swatted anyone. Don't say that. Like, lying about Bad Empanada helps him. You are helping Bad Empanada. You are helping him by lying about him. Dumb fuck. Holy shit. But whatever. Whatever.
About he was stalking / doxing me for months. The prosecutor thought the evidence I provided was suspicious enough to warrant an investigation.
Ah, yes, the cherry method of claiming that you filed a police report and said that you were completely serious about it. Ah, yeah.
Do they think that Cherry lied about filing a police report? What? Ah! What? What? Ah! Oh my god. Oh. Oh my fucking god. All right. Based actually. Based actually. W and Epic pilled, I guess.
Yes, I totally had the police did indeed think that there warrants enough investigation and enough evidence to warrant some kind of concern going on. Wow.
Special Austrian police are obligated to investigate every report, and the investigation came back saying Bad Empanada had little more than circumstantial evidence, that his accusations of violent threats can both in objective and subjective manner not be proven due to there not being any violent threats, that the accusation of libel or slander is not detectable. This video is so embarrassing by him. He is non-stop lying, and from what I've seen, Bad Empanada has no evidence. He's just wasting everybody's time to get a dox. Seriously, how is this guy not banned from everything? There is some good news though. Bad Empanada is apparently on the run. I thought it was just a meme when he posted, "Today's stream is delayed as I am fleeing to a different country." But it turns out this might be real as Ethan is monologuing his next move to track him down. Bad Empanada is on the run. He knows we're closing in. We suspected he had fled back to Australia, but upon further research and verification, he's actually fled to Uruguay. This information is probably shocking for him to hear as he went to great lengths to obscure his escape from Argentina to Uruguay. Bad Empanada, if you ever decide to return to Australia, will be immediately notified and a torrent of lawsuits will follow. You are easy to get in Australia, which is why you're doing everything to avoid returning. Why am I telling you this? So he looks over his shoulder every day. We are coming and we will win. You can run from us, but we
Okay,
will
hold on. It's food. Okay, food shops. Criticize them for doing the Giga Chad monologue. Criticize them. Come on. You hated it when President Sunday did it. Come on. Do it. You hated it for Bad Empanada. Do it.
catch you and we will ruin you. Have a nice day.
Bad Empanada chimed in. Does it feel good to be hated literally everywhere
critique.
you
Wow,
go? I mean, first of all, Bad Empanada.
W consistency.
You're outcast from society. Like, we live in Los Angeles, California. You are on the run.
I mean, you know you're a piece of shit when even Hassan pulls up Bad Empanada's video of him doxing me and even he's surprised about what's happening.
Just like how I can tell you that WillyMac's show is William McConville, and he is getting married to Yale. Now, I am not going to give you the full name of the person he's getting married to, but I can tell you she is Israeli, and she was assigned to him by...
Best to skip, to be honest. This is drama slop empanada content? Yeah. I don't really fucking give a shit about this.
Like, I appreciate that he stopped watching immediately, but why are we acting like it's just slop? I'd argue it's a bit more ill-intended than slop content. Hassan is the guy who thinks the subreddit LSF posting his stream clips quantifies as stalking and harassment.
If I was a smart person, I wouldn't be getting ritualistically humiliated by socially maladjusted freaks that are agoraphobic on a daily basis in a mass harassment campaign online. But I do that for a living.
Hassan casually watching a dox, and more than that, like, dude, it's if you're watching a dox or you stand by doxing your opponents, fine, all right. But he's acting as if like Bad Empanada didn't just like dox someone.
Okay, how are you? Oh my god, dude! Holy fuck! Yeah, that's how you're supposed to act. If you don't want to spread a dox, then you should, you know, be like, oh, this is weird, and then fucking stop watching it. Don't drag attention to it. What do you want him to do? Holy shit! This Bad Empanada guy just doxed someone. How many viewers does Hassan get, like, on average, dude? How many people aren't really paying attention that much? Like, yeah, that should be how you react to, like, doxes if you've accidentally stumbled upon someone, right? Don't look at it. Don't acknowledge it. Just kind of back away, right? That is the correct response. What Hassan did there is, like, perfectly fine.
Question mark? Did that not just happen?
Posting my personal info,
that just happened.
and it's just drama slop. Then he watches him again a few days later.
Bad Empanada is a good example of this, where I think he's like a crazy person. He is chaotic good, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Please.
What? Please tell me you didn't call the Bad Empanada chaotic good. He is actually the very definition of chaotic evil, but okay.
Explain.
Like, think about...
That's... Again, these people just don't know definitions. Chaotic good is someone who has a good end goal. What Bad Empanada believes he's doing is good, obviously, right? He believes he's anti-genocide. I don't know enough about Israel-Palestine to know if he actually is anti-genocide. I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, chaotic good is like a fine term to use. He thinks he is doing something for a good end goal, right? If someone doxes you, remember, no, they didn't. Yeah, don't acknowledge doxes ever is like the rule, essentially. Don't fucking touch that shit. If someone else gets doxed, don't touch it. Don't. It's just like, yeah, it's good courtesy to not acknowledge someone's fucking dox when they get doxed.
How little I think about how little time I spend like shitting on Bad Empanada or whatever, because like I think he's coming from. Like, we have different methods. We have different tactics. We have different techniques.
His tactics are doxing, false police reports, false CPS reports, slandering people constantly.
But overall, we're working on the same side.
Hassan is literally saying he supports what Bad Empanada is doing. Like, Hassan clearly knows at this point who Bad Empanada really is. He literally had a one-on-one conversation with him where Bad Empanada said these people deserve to be harassed, meaning anyone who mildly disagrees with them.
Be mean to them. If they feel bad, if they feel harassed, honestly,
good.
Great. I don't give a
There you go.
them. Each and every one of them. We need to be mean to these guys. We need to be assholes. They deserve it.
He knows the guy he's supporting is doing this and purposely promotes him anyway. A week passes and they're talking out about my docs and peddling lies.
Just a reminder that Hassan literally disavowed Bad Empanada in the past until it was convenient for him, okay? So, you know, just FYI.
He continues
Hassan
to
went from
disavow.
calling him good Empanada to chaotic good Empanada. Oh my god.
Lies about my wife to discredit valid criticism about them. They're just trying to assassinate my character.
You're just doing investigative journalism. They're saying Bad Empanada unearthed that. Is that true? I think Bad Empanada or somebody unearthed like the Willy.
Dude, can you just imagine like naming everything that Destiny does to be investigative journalism when he doxes people or something? Dude, I feel like the Shia commentary would literally go insane from like seeing that excuse, no? Investigative journalism.
Yeah, it's not investigative journalism. Does that make what Destiny's doing like okay? No, obviously not, right?
Investigative journalism. You know what? That's what I'm gonna call all doxing from now on. It's investigative journalism, guys. It's fine. It's investigative. It do be investigating, you know.
WillyMac's show's getting married to like an IDF lady or something, which makes sense. He was the guy who did the big expose on like you with the Al Ali bombing hospital.
Probably one of the best minds
He
in
just cares
politics
about
right
the
now.
truth. So yeah, compromise.
It's like, man, I just keep forgetting. You could justify any.
Wait, hold on. Did Hassan just glaze Bad Empanada on the information that Bad Empanada has doxed WillyMac? I couldn't have heard that correctly, right? Like,
Anything is
somebody
to assassinate my character.
You're just doing
No engagement,
investigative
W.
journalism.
W.
They're saying Bad Empanada unearthed that. Is that true? I think Bad Empanada or one somebody unearthed like the WillyMac's shows getting married.
Notice that they're using every single word in the English lexicon that is a synonym for like docs, right?
Yeah, we understand the doxing's bad, right?
Invest.
So is what Destiny did bad. Is what Destiny did bad by amplifying the docs, maybe. Maybe is what Destiny did bad, food shops. Maybe. Have you thought about that? Have you considered that angle?
Investigative journalism. They know what they're doing. This shows intent. This shows that they know. They know. This shows that they know.
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
I'm here to support your investigative journalism.
Hey, thank you so much, Misaki. Thank you so much for the 10 Australian. Guys, yes, be like Misaki, okay? Donate, contribute to your local streamer, okay? We need all the support that we can get for this, I don't want to say culture war, but like this internet war, I guess. One Night Joker, where's the foot cam? Thank you so much for the 163, but there will be no foot cam because my name is not Kyla, okay? Thank you, okay? But like, again, all right? Yeah, no, we're going to react to Just Suck, don't worry. But like, again, all right, notice because they don't use the term doxing, right? Because they have condemned Kiwi Farms, you no longer say W Misaki. Oh, W Misaki. There you go. But like, because they no longer because they don't.
Okay, let's.
Because they don't say doxing. What do they say instead? What the fuck do they say instead? They say, what? Wait, what'd you say? Did you?
Okay, where is the Queeman bit? Is Queeman just not mentioned here? There is no mention of Queeman or J-Stock in this VOD. Okay, cool. W. All I care about is that. I thought we were getting to it, man. I guess I want to see their reaction to the Queeman clip that it's included where he just like blatantly lies about it.
Don't leave their mom's basements, but she sees the news. She saw 2 low-level staffers at the Israeli embassy get shot and killed. She's worried. So I'm being told by the police that I should go online and see
this
if
is really
there's
all
any
I care
direct
about. We're going to
threats.
move on to like
I see a
Tommy
video
Sears
made by a
thing
guy who
after.
hates me, showing all of my information and giving a hypothetical where I'm a valid target because Destiny.
I thought that video would have something to do with J-Stock or Queeman. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad that I read the title. And then the content of the video actually has nothing to do with the title. That's my bad.
He's a hypocrite.
Stevie said anything.
Oh no, it's Queeman.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming.
What is this face they're making?
I'm coming.
Involving this bad empanada guy or anyone that supports him is justifiable ammo. Anything is justified against bad empanada and why are we saying this about Bad Empanada? Well, it appears to be because Bad Empanada doxed WillyMac's wife. So, would Destiny be saying that those who dox people, those who make calls to violence or allusions to violence, should be fair game? And all of their supporters, all the personalities that back them up, all the chatters that back them up.
This is essentially a Destiny snark community. This guy's narrative for the past 6 months is that I'm
And they just ignore it.
covering for Destiny despite me making 2 of the most
Oh, okay. That's it? Oh, okay.
in-depth videos criticizing him. Their evidence behind this is I said Destiny is better at covering the news than Hassan and Vosh, which is
Again, that's not what he said. What is Food Shop's going to say?
Yeah, again, I just want to say, I just want to say that the only reason why they go after WillyMac and the only reason why they don't defend WillyMac is just simply because WillyMac is WillyMac did not condemn Destiny enough.
I don't care if you like Destiny. I do not care if you like Destiny. I care if you make like bad videos where you lie in them, which is what he did. Holy fuck. Okay. Yeah, this is just retarded. Whatever. So they just ignore like the blatant lie that Willy gave, and then they go on to say like the only reason they hate this guy is because he's not completely condemning Destiny. Dude, I like many people's content and promote many people's content who do not completely condemn Destiny. This is just like a retarded. Whatever. Only a 2-hour
keep
stream.
ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm bringing live in Europe. Most badass you do broadcast it all. I'm trying to see it's the point. Rhythm drama cast.
Oh yeah.
No, so everybody's fighting, and I was fighting for last month, like a month ago, 2 months ago, and now I'm not. I don't have anything to do with it.
Dude, this guy has like a $500 mic, and he doesn't know how to do audio. It's so like this is so like genuinely infuriating. This is so maddening to see that he has like maybe plausibly like thousands of dollars in audio equipment, and still his audio like sucks. I have an excuse. I have like a $50 mic. Okay, I have an excuse for my audio being bad. This guy has no excuse. This is horrific.
Change. Jesus. So I guess we're gonna go out over Willy's video.
True, brain rot. True.
But I do think the video was effective. And
effective at what? I think the video was effective.
The criticism I'm seeing out there, don't undo it. I think a lot of people are looking for that string that's like, oh, everything you're hypocrites, and I don't think that's gonna wash, and I don't think it is washing. Unfortunately for me, doesn't put me in the best spot. Augie got involved. Now, Augie did a stream on Willy. Was it last weekend or the weekend before? Weekend before. Well, who'd have known? Willy clapped back. You know, I mean, I guess. I hope that's not what was wanted. I mean, it's unfortunate. Seems kind of I don't know.
This guy just seems so fucking uninterested. Okay, can we skip to when he actually starts watching? Let's skip to the Augie bit, I guess. I know pretty much what he's gonna say about Queeman. We can like watch it, I guess, but I think we can come to some conclusion about what he's gonna say about the Queeman bit.
Leave their mom's basements, but she sees the news. She saw 2 low-level staffers at the Israeli embassy get shot and killed. Yeah. She's worried. So I'm being told by the police that I should go online and see if there's any direct threats. And I see a video made by a guy who hates me, showing all of my information and giving a hypothetical where I'm a valid
blank scare.
Would become pro-Israel if he knew they were giving out free wine.
Wow.
Yeah.
W.
No, actually, no, because he likes if they're giving out like dudes, then he'd be okay with it.
Destiny's a hypocrite.
Stevie said anything involving this bad empanada guy or anyone that supports him.
See, this is unbelievable, because it's not that he's running Willy's docs in the back. It's already fucking public at this point.
Yeah, I need to boost the audio. Let's hear what he has to say about that. Let's boost the audio. What does he have to say here?
It's what he says.
It's what he says is ridiculous.
Is just
this is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Justifiable ammo. Anything is justified against bad empanada and anyone that supports him. Let's apply those standards. Why are we saying this about bad empanada? Well, it appears to be because bad empanada doxed WillyMac's wife. So would Destiny be saying that those who dox people, those who make calls to violence or illusion?
I think it's fairly obvious that Queeman is dishonest. Call him out and he'll have an excuse like it was a troll or a joke. Okay, all of these people are fucking brain rotted. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ.
To violence.
He can't even not cry. He can't even do it straight. You know what he's doing?
Yeah, because it's a fucking hypocrisy. It's funny. It's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Here, right? He's trying to show the hypocrisy, but while he's fucking spreading the docs more. Hey, I'm
spreading the docs of Destiny's tweet. He is looking at Destiny's tweet. He is looking at Destiny's tweet. Destiny tweeted it. Destiny tweeted it. He is looking at Destiny's tweet. Holy fuck. Okay.
I'm not saying that. Hey, how come you didn't show me the same generosity that I showed you? Why can't you show me the same generosity? Now, Queeman actually knows while this is being played. There is a Willy video. I have showed it to him, and I was the first one. Apparently, Queeman's first name shows up in a blink if you miss it type situation, and it's when he was going over stuff. That's an unacceptable error by Willy. You can't do that. You got to be more careful than that. But you could see him with the shit-eating grin. I got to be honest, this is comical too. Yeah, but
he understands it's a hypocrisy. He just wants to like get a dig at Queeman. That's just fucking retarded. Okay, where's the Augie shit? Let's look at his reaction to the Augie shit. I think that's all I really care about. Let's see what he says about Augie.
Making authoritative statements then, look, that's a pretty light criticism, but Augie does that a lot. He's been doing it as long as I known him.
Confused, it's because he never plays the original clip that made me mad in the first place. He just summarizes as they criticize Destiny, and that's why Willy's mad.
Too bothered by this, but instead he was bothered by some stuff that Queeman and J-Stock were saying. And basically what they were saying was it's kind of hypocritical for Destiny to get upset at WillyMac for getting doxxed when he has a history of doxing people and is currently right now calling for their doxes, right?
So he never plays the context and then acts like the reason I'm mad is because they called Destiny a hypocrite. Nothing about my wedding or my bride. How is that possible unless...
Yeah, this is where I want Augie to explain himself. I want to understand this, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. His wedding was... look... I'll be the first to say he didn't handle it right. He shouldn't have. He poked the bear in some way, in some ways. But it's pretty important. He's replying to these tweets and he's getting into it with these guys, and he's got days towards his wedding. And Augie's been there before.
You're being bad faith. I'm not even sure if Augie knows what a dog whistle is. He's like, unless Queeman pulls up Willy's docs and then says, I love doxing Willy, it's all fine.
It wasn't even really a point against WillyMac. It was mainly a point against Destiny. I don't think at any point Queeman was like, yeah, and he got doxed, and I love that.
Yeah, but you don't really have to say that, Augie.
Why would Queeman be okay with Willy being doxed? Where have you... okay, this is retarded. This is retarded. I don't really know what I expected. Sure, it's retarded. I don't know what I expected. Is he still live?
It's a bomb. Yes!
He is still live. All right. I'm probably just going to raid out into him if I can. I don't know if he has it on. We've been live for only 2 hours. I'm going to go work on the video. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go work on the video. I'm going to go look at work on the video, do more research, write some shit. Okay, we be writing and shit. Hold on. Okay, do I need to hold on, let me see if I can. I don't even know if I love you kisses. Thank you, smile. There's not much more I can do, and I do want to start. I am okay. Well, let me see if I can. Does he even have it on? Yeah, he does. All right, I'm just going to raid into him. I'm probably going to watch this off stream as well when I go off. I just don't want to fucking rip the content. I'm going to go work on the video. I want to get this video out. The sooner the better. I think I have worthwhile criticisms that should be made into a video. I think people are too scared to talk about this. Or too scared to continue because it involves doxing. Not everyone, but I think a lot of people are too scared to talk about this. And I want a video out there to show how fucking stupid and dishonest Willy is. I think that's important. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Smile. Smile, heart emoji. Smile, heart emoji. Bye.
Oh, hey. What's up, Mrow? How's it going?
Dude, it is I don't know. I don't know if I'm naive and this has just happened all the time and I'm only realizing it now that I'm paying attention. But this is crazy. Every single clip, maybe being a little hyperbolic, but most of the clips in the video are either
totally
cut short, cut context, disingenuous, or just outright lies. The clip when he talks about Queeman, he's like, Queeman saying this is justified against me. He's talking about Destiny. What the fuck are you on about?
He is literally saying, under Destiny's worldview, which is insane, and I don't share, this is what is allowed. Yes. Obviously.
He is obviously making a reference to Destiny because in the month of July alone, he did a whole like an insane amount of doxing stuff. Like it's like obviously he's referencing Destiny, and then he's like, I don't know what should happen to Destiny, but Bad Empanada should be banned. And it's like these people do the same thing. You should be consistent. Yeah, if you want Bad Empanada banned, Destiny should be banned too.
There's no way that when Noah restates information from a known liar who doxes people, who has like a horrible reputation, right? And Willy goes, he said this without evidence. It's so disgusting that they do this, when his entire like 15-minute section here is just him doing the exact same thing Noah was doing, right? It's just him repeating Destiny's garbage instead of Noah repeating Bad Empanada's garbage, and he just doesn't connect it whatsoever. He literally can't connect it at all.
Yeah, dude, it's like I had like the first part of my script written for the WillyMac thing. I have to like go through and rewrite everything because I was just gonna call him like yeah, he was probably emotional, but like this is not how you should respond to like your docs getting out. But at this point, he's just like completely and utterly malicious. He's like using his wife. I saw Aiden tweet this, and I like agree. He's literally using his wife as like a human shield. He's like, dude, my wife was scared she was gonna get shot in the head. My wife is like, bro, what? You did this. You confirmed the docs 3 days before your wedding, right? It sucks that you got bomb threats or whatever, if that's even true. But like, you confirmed this. You allowed this avenue of attack. You went onto your Twitter, said this is real. This is where my wife and I are going to be in 3 days. Like it's so insane how he can justify
Cherry asked him to take down that audio, right? Cherry asked him to take down that audio, and his response was, "I don't think this really hurts you in any way. So no." And she had to go to YouTube Legal.
Yeah, no, he's crazy. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I don't understand it. And then he's going after and like he's so inconsistent in the video. He's like, I don't care that I don't care that Destiny was defending me. My docs is already viral. And then he's complaining that he's like, well, Augie showed my docs uncensored. And it's like, bro, do you care? Do you not care? Like his arguments change every 5 seconds.
Did Augie show his docs uncensored?
Yeah, that was one of his arguments.
Oh, no. He showed links to my docs uncensored.
I believe his as well when he was covering him. Sure, I mean, yeah, yours as well.
I thought no. I thought he actually argued. He was actually upset that they didn't play the Queeman clip, right? I thought that was what it was. He was upset that they didn't play the Queeman clip, or sorry, Augie didn't play the Queeman clip.
I could be mixing things up. There was a lot in the video.
Yeah, Augie showed the Dicker Suite, but one of Willy's criticisms is also, so if he didn't show my doc, or he showed my docs, what do you guys think of Lonerbox's take on doxing? Is this actually real? I'll pull it up. Yeah, he's mad that Augie didn't watch the clip with Queeman in it, right? He's actually mad about that in this video.
That yellow cat grifter. Well, I guess.
Here, hold on.
And the light shines back.
Doesn't Dan Saltman know the identity of that yellow cat grifter? Well, I guess everyone does now because it's published. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I can't have any sympathy for someone who does it to other people. Like, why would you? I think if you dox people, you deserve to get doxed. I'm gonna. Jeez.
So then it starts to become okay. Then is this not just the It's so up in a world where they're also just lying about what other people do or what they're involved in. Like, I'd say you have to actually maliciously dox people yourself. That has to be the standard, right? You have to say, I'm publishing this information because I hate this person or something. Or even for any reason, you're just publishing the information yourself. Because that sounds like that could be a position I don't care about or would be it, but you'd have to know, right? They'd have to do it themselves. It can't just be based on innuendo. That can't be it. Can't be the line.
If a doxer gets doxed or something like that, it's like I will never feel bad for that.
Like, I wouldn't feel bad for Bad Empanada. He plays by those rules. I wouldn't feel bad for Destiny. He plays by those rules, right? Anybody plays by those, but it sucks when you're somebody who doesn't and explicitly says they don't and explicitly disavows it. And then people are like, you play by those rules. Huh? Nobody cares if you get doxed, right? It's fucked in that case. I don't know, it's fucking crazy. I can't believe he straight up just says, well, Queeman's community doxes people with no evidence, lays out zero evidence for that point. His evidence for Queeman wants me doxed is Queeman laughed when he disavowed the comment.
I don't know if you want to pull it up. I did DM you while you were at that section, but his whole thing with Queeman's community doxed me is just a total lie. If you look into it for 5 seconds, it's just totally false. He just lies. I don't even know if he looked into it. I don't even know if I can call it a malicious lie. It could just be a mistake. I don't know. But it's just wrong. It's just wrong. You can look at where he said, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word on the stream, so I'll be vague, but you can look at where he says the docs originated. Look who posted
Kiwi
it.
Farms. I don't care if you say Kiwi Farms on here. I mean, it seems like, yeah.
It's just like
so
the guy
no
who posted the docs
posts
originally
and no
essentially
mention
is
of
just like,
Queeman. So nothing
yeah,
that
he has
that guy
two
to Queeman at all.
posts. 2 posts on his account. None of them mention Queeman. It's ridiculous. It's like,
I think it just has to be Malice at this
insane.
point. I mean, Malice is clouding his judgment, but his judgment is so compromised. Like, Malice can cloud anybody's judgment, right? But most people are like, out of self-preservation, are like, yeah, I hate this person, but I'm not going to go shoot them in the head. Not because I want them to be happy or healthy, but because I don't want to go to jail, right? Or not even necessarily because of my own morality. I would say, for me, my morality, I don't want to kill people, but I'm just saying, hypothetically, you could do it out of self-preservation too. Most people, even if they don't have a moral, like, qualm with something, if it's, like, really bad, they won't do it. But that's just not kicking in for Willy. He's just, like, lying, and he's like, I feel like this should risk his channel, right? Like, in terms of his viewership. Like, he is just transparently lying. There should just be easy videos that go up about this and show how he's transparently lying. I think it's crazy if Nicholas doesn't react to this video, because he very often does react to WillyMac videos, and if he doesn't say, like, I need to see some evidence of this, you can't just say this with no evidence, right? Because I think the evidence is Queeman called somebody shitty, right? I think the evidence is basically Queeman was mad at Hutch. Queeman thinks Hutch is a and then Hutch's docs were posted in that thread, or was posted in that thread. And that is a progression that happened through time. You cannot blame that on Queeman. One, because the docs was already posted in the thread before that. Hutch's docs was posted in the thread before Queeman ever talked about him, okay? Before Queeman ever had his little thing with Hutch, Hutch's docs was in that thread. So one, it's not even the original, like, it wasn't the original source of the docs where that came out, okay? And two, Queeman doesn't like that shit. He doesn't direct people to do that. And even if Destiny's Kiwi Farms thread watches Queeman because they think he's funny, you cannot blame Queeman for giving his thoughts and then them going, well, I guess this person. Yeah, Queeman made some really good points about how much of a that is, or how much of a that guy is. I'm going to go after him. Yeah, we disavow that. Do not do that. I guess the other...
It's like you and Queeman are literally the only like community adjacent to Destiny, I feel. Maybe Lonerbox too, or whatever. But like who openly say like, don't dox, this is bad, this is wrong, do not do this. Destiny literally encourages it. Like I don't know, and how does Willy come to these conclusions where it's like Queeman and JStock's community are doing this shit? It's Destiny. It is literally Destiny that's doing this shit. Everybody that is doxed in this space, you can tie it back to Destiny. It's like, it's so...
Dude, and the funny thing is I don't want to reference like specific things. There's like a lot of evidence of this, that Destiny is malicious with this. That Destiny will direct people to Kiwi Farms to dox them explicitly, right? There's a lot of evidence of this.
Anna, I literally wrote that in my script.
Sorry, you can put Anna on there. There's new evidence. There's like new things that happened. But I don't want to go through it, right? Like obviously, like this guy is just totally malicious. He's totally
I'm saying
psychotic.
Anna because it's like years old. I think that's safe to bring up.
Yeah. Well, she literally called him out for it, right?
Yeah. So there is evidence
also,
of him
you,
like
Anonymous,
implicitly and explicitly, and yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. You can go off explicitly, implicitly.
Yeah, there is like numerous evidence of him implicitly and explicitly doing doxes, supporting doxes, sending people to dox information. Like this video, like I know it's like mostly, or if not mostly, like in part a meme that Willy still likes Destiny, right? But with this video, he has to purposely ignore so much to get to the conclusions that he does. It's like, I don't think Destiny should be banned, but Bad Empanada, it's like, bro, Destiny has done this for longer. He's done it to greater severity. Bad Empanada, as far as I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, hasn't he only doxed creators?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't want to speak on that then if you don't know.
Yeah, I literally don't know.
Destiny is like
just
the same.
Don't
if not
feel
worse.
any
It's
need
just
to.
like-
They're the same. I don't feel any need to like really defend or like even classify what Bad Empanada does, because it's like literally all that does is give people the ability to go, well, actually, there's this thing Bad Empanada did that's way worse, so you're wrong. And it's like, okay, I don't have to even reference Bad Empanada, like Bad Empanada. I don't care, right? I just reference this.
I said this on my stream, but literally the only difference between Bad Empanada and Destiny is one of them is like being accused of multiple crimes. It's like both of these people are bad. One of them is like significantly worse, I feel. Like, I don't know. Like, how can you make this video? Destiny is the one who signal... He also says, like, Bad Empanada is the one who signal boosted it and made it go viral. Destiny's Twitter post had 200,000 views. Bad Empanada's video, to this day, only has 70,000. I don't understand how you could think that Bad Empanada is the one that made this go viral.
like the Gato Fumador post, you'd have to subtract all the views from Destiny's quote tweet, right? Like, I don't even know if Gato Fumador's post, I don't know how wide that would have gone. But like Destiny was probably the person amplifying it most. And Destiny's a lightning rod. Like when Destiny does quote tweet something, that is going to get pushback from people. Yeah, that is going to amplify massively. Like the amplification factor of like Destiny's tweets versus most people's, like he will get way more engagement with his tweets. Yeah, exactly, alien mode. Yeah, I think when you go like, well, actually Destiny's probably worse, it's just like, yeah, maybe, but I don't really care. They're both, yeah, pieces of shit. Really, I just have to talk about Destiny being.
To be clear, I'm not trying to like tier list this. Like Destiny's actually,
yeah,
it's just like
I know
the specific line in his video where it's like one of these people should be banned and one of them shouldn't. It's like, okay, no, like be consistent, please. You don't need to tier list. You don't need to say like one of them's worse, one of them's whatever. Both of them spread doxes. Both of them do bad things. If you want to have a position that doxing is bad and you should be banned off of a platform if you spread doxes, then you should have the position that Destiny should also be banned. Don't do this where you're still trying to appeal to DGG and say like, no, actually Destiny shouldn't be banned. It's like it's so stupid. Like both of them or none of them. You can't have it both ways. I don't know.
I do like that he also was like, I don't even know how this guy still has a platform. It's like, dude, if I'll forgive Willy for everything, okay? I'll forgive him for everything he's ever done to me, okay? For against me. I'll forgive it all. I'll love Willy. If he convinces somehow somebody at YouTube to start looking at off-platform behavior and evaluating that under the YouTube TOS to like ban people for extreme off-platform behavior, let's go. That's all I need. That'd be awesome. Because holy shit, there are some people who need some YouTube justice for their actions, okay? Apparently, Nicholas is going to watch the video tomorrow. We'll see what he has to say.
I saw Food Shops is watching it today. I went live, and then like 20 minutes later, they went live. I should have stayed because I wanted to see what they had to say. I watched them over the Brad Tay stuff. They watched Destiny's stuff, and they were saying some like really shit. So I wanna watch that tomorrow as well.
That's the new DGG Brain Trust over there, the server.
They were begging for it, dude. They were begging for it. Brad Tay's girlfriend was begging to be hit. Okay, she deserved it. She deserved to get mouth punched. All right, with his like meth fist.
Crazy stuff. It's wild and crazy stuff. Guys, I'm just gonna do a show real quick. Guys, if you like the content, please consider subscribing, donating. Okay, exclamation point donate in the chat. We'll give you the TTS methods. We're some amount of money for more away from more hours on the stream. I'll do discussions. If we aren't getting much for donos, I'm probably gonna head out after I do some discussions on this and maybe look at some of the Twitter comments. If you guys got Twitter links, okay? If you see Twitter commentary, funny tweets about this, shoot my way. Let me see it all. Because I didn't get a chance to go look around on Twitter before this, so there's funny stuff. Shoot my way. All right. Anyway,
yeah.
What else needs to be said? It's also kind of that I feel like it would be cool to go and do like Twitter Spaces or have a conversation around this, like make it sort of more interesting. But
everybody's too scared to stand up against Willy. It's like
no. At this point, I would say all the people who are willing to actually take a look at this and call it out also have already done so. Like really, is Willy exhibiting any new behavior here? I feel like everything he's done here, he's already been criticized for. This is just more egregious and embarrassing of an example. But like he already was just replatforming Destiny.
That's ballsy.
I guess he went at Augie. He's gonna get his cheeks clapped for that. I do think it's really funny that hold on, wait. Oh, there's no way he'll hop on. I'm gonna message Augie. We'll see if he's gonna come on.
I did want to ask him because there was Willy says that like Augie, I had a conversation with Augie and Augie said the reason he quit is because he was being doxxed. And if that wasn't private and he just confirmed that Augie was getting doxxed and potentially confirmed
it was definitely public. It was definitely public that they were like trying to find him. That like Salvo was trying to find him.
I don't know if it was public that's the reason Augie quit. I think most people just thought that like, oh, he just got bored, did something else, and then came back later.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like already public. They were trying to dox him, and I think the city he lived in was public at the time too, or something. I think.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying I don't think there is more there. I don't know. Maybe you could argue that like you're kind of giving away that irritated Augie, and like you're sort of giving an attack surface, and that's not appreciated, right? Like, oh, this really bugged him when somebody's trying to dox him. Like it just seems like something to say that like if he ever gets in a fight with somebody, you're maybe giving.
Let's say you get doxxed and then you quit, but you don't tell anybody. Nobody knows that you got doxxed and you quit because you got doxxed. Like full address, everything's out there, right? And then like a year later, you come back and then you only tell one person, and that one person's like, "Oh yeah, he quit because he got doxxed." I feel like that in like all that information, right? When
oh, you're good.
Oh, go ahead.
You roboted for a second. You're good.
Oh, my bad. I feel like that inadvertently confirms the docs, right? Whereas if the person does not confirm it, it's more or less like left up in the air, like plausible deniability, stuff like that, right? Does that make sense? What I'm getting at?
Sure. Yeah. I don't believe any of that is a concern here necessarily, but I guess we'll see as stuff comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I would want to ask him to clarify. Obviously, I'm not friends with the guy. I don't have any contact, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, if he comes on, I'd like to ask him about that.
Yeah,
because that's crazy. That's crazy if he's doing like, I don't know. This is like this is such a bad video, dude. Holy.
Yeah, it's goofy. I don't know. I would take call-ins, but like nobody ever wants to call in. I just don't get DGGers anymore. I don't know. It sucks, but it's like obvious because like I know people call in, but we need different topics. The DGGers have been humiliated too many times. They've lost all will to live in this server. Very sad. Very, very sad.
How would you describe your community? Because I feel like you're in Queeman's community. Maybe not Queeman so much, but like your community at least is very, very like DGG adjacent, right?
Yeah, there's like overlap, or there used to be a lot of overlap. I don't know if there's as much overlap anymore.
I just feel like when he says like JStock has a doxing community, it's like that's not too far off from Destiny. Like I don't know if like that you cover a lot of Destiny. You talk about Destiny. You're in the same like broad sphere as him. Like these are not two separate communities of people that never interact with each other or never the same people. It's like, come on, I don't know. It's just like when you say JStock has a doxing community, not so much Queeman because I think Queeman kind of has his own thing, but like with you specifically, it's like no, you really don't. It's like a lot of if people in your community dox, it's like they're more.
I think
tied to
Destiny participated in this community for a long time, so I don't know if he says like, oh, all these people joined, but then even if they join, it's like they take screenshots of my server. Is that like being a part of a? If taking screenshots of my server is gonna make you like a Kiwi farmer or something, then I got bad news for Destiny with his 20 albums of logs from my server. So
yeah,
there's a lot of ex-DGGers in the Discord. True, there are. That's facts. Man, I don't know. If you guys do want to call in, you can join the call-ins channel. If you got any points that we haven't brought up on stream yet, you can join the channel. I'm just looking for, I don't know, more of this, more tweets around this. Let me go look into this. See what's going on. No, not that. No, not that. No, not that. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have music playing either. Damn. Let me pull up music here real quick, guys. Oh, the Cabal is angry with me, and I'm not going to specify which one. Did anything else get said here? It's both. I'm not specifying which one. It's both. That's funny. I don't think.
I'm gonna head off. I'll watch if something epic happens. I'll be watching. Okay, if something epic happens, I'll be watching.
You win, Thorny.
I'll talk to you later.
Awesome.